Ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to the Sunday show here on Airliners Live. How are we all doing, everyone?
Welcome, welcome.
Great to have you all with us. Jerry Nordman immediately going in with the 4 months of premium economy membership. Back online, I moved house and missed 2 of the Sunday shows. Well, a huge welcome back to you, Yari.
Welcome. I hope your house move was easy,
Yes.
as easy as it can get.
And we've got a great start to the show because right down at the end at Juliet 1 we have the
Etihad
Etihad 787-10 and that's sporting the Eco Demonstrator stickers along with some Boeing stickers as well down the side, unless it's been changed. I didn't actually see it
Nice.
when it was on the way out. But just before him, I think we're going to get the Jet2 to Venice out, 737.
Looks like it.
Naredo, nice to see you. Tycoon UK, nice to see you, dude.
This
Tuning in from Cheadle.
Oh, this Jet 273 having no winglets as well. That looks interesting. And it looks like the Etihad 787-10 Dreamliner is now lined up on 23 right. Back on 23s today. Been on 05s for a long time.
It has. We've been enjoying it actually, but
Yeah.
it's nice to see a change.
Just updating the Instagram story, ladies and gents.
There we go.
Now
Dreamliner's rolling.
Yep. I've had a lot of rain here at Manchester this morning and last night, so runway and taxiways are nice and wet, ready for a bit of spray action.
And there we go, great start to the show, folks. I hope you enjoyed that. And probably the most important announcement of the day here on Airliners Live is that it is our moderator Loopy's 25th birthday, everybody. No, I'm joking. But it is Loopy's birthday, everyone. So can we all give a massive happy birthday to Loopy? Thank you very much, mate, for everything you do on the channel. I hope you have a fantastic birthday today, whatever it is you're getting up to. I can see you in the chat. I don't know why you're moderating on your birthday, but thank you very much.
He enjoys it, eh? Yeah, thank you, Loopy, for all your hard work on the channel. I know you've been a viewer of the channel for a long time, and obviously in fairly recently in the grand scheme of things, joined the moderation team. And wow, what a mod Loopy is. I mean, everyone in the chat is aware of his presence, and
They are.
you know, he's always doing bits to help out the community and help out the channel, and also keep the chat nice and smooth as well, and nice and friendly.
Cheers, mate. Have a great day, dude. Jenny Watts, welcome back to 14 months of Jump Seat membership. Bing bong. Really do appreciate it, Jenny. Thanks for all of your support to the channel.
Thank you, Jenny.
Ian Deco, thank you very much for the £5 super chat, saying a big shout out to Loopy's birthday. Yeah, he is with a £5 super chat. Thank you very much, Ian. And yeah, very happy birthday to Loopy. On the taxi out, we've got the Virgin Atlantic A330. That's off to Orlando. We can just see that taxi in there. And following closely behind, ladies and gents, is something that we'll probably switch over to. A Privilege style Boeing 757.
I didn't even know this was in. I didn't see it coming. So today, apparently here on the live show, we're going to have 2 Special movements to look out for in particular. I mean, this privilege style is not one of them. This is something that's completely new. We're going to catch it soon. Not in view yet. But we have the Kuwait service running its first aircraft out of Manchester. And also, apparently at, I think it's 1 o'clock. Let me just double check the times. Sorry, 10, really? 10 a.m. So it hasn't gone out yet. We haven't seen it. It might have changed. Is the departure, apparently, of the first Jet2 A330 that we've seen for a while.
Amazing. Good to see them back at Manchester.
Yeah, that came in the other day. I think it was Friday, late in the evening, long after the live show finished. The A330 came into Manchester. Now, Jet2 obviously have a fleet of entirely, I was going to say entirely Boeings, but it's not entirely Boeing anymore, is it? They have the A321s now as well.
Here it is, Andy, just coming around the corner.
Oh yeah, I'll catch his touchdown and we'll switch over to it.
And Privilege is a Spanish airline, and they provide sort of VIP aircraft. It was originally founded in 2003, and it's only got 4 aircraft in the fleet, one of which being this 22-year-old 757. They also have an A321, a 767, and a 777.
Oh right, they have all unique aircraft.
And along with one Embraer ERJ 145 as well. So I'm not sure where the Embraer, I don't think is with us yet. It's not in service anymore. But yeah, at the moment they're operating a 777, a 75, and an A321.
Yep, and the 76 in particular is quite iconic on Airliners Live.
It is. That's
yeah, go on.
One of the main clips where I busted my umbrella. I was holding a snapped umbrella in one hand, and this was screaming off Southside in the other. Filming that, and it was probably the best noise we've ever heard on Airliners Live.
It was. Wow, what a sound that was.
And wow, lots of support going in while I was on another screen there. Chris, thank you so much for the £10 super chat, saying rest day from work and Airliners Live. It's what Sunday morning is all about. Have a great show, guys. Happy birthday to Loopy. Thank you so much, Chris, for the £10 super chat. Bing bong. Tony Parkinson with a £10 super chat. Thank you very much, Tony. Says good morning, gents, mods and chat. Welcome, mate. Nice to see you in the channel again.
Morning all.
And the weekly weather update coming in from Brian says good morning from a rainy and cool Detroit, 9 degrees C. Hope everyone is having a good weekend. Happy birthday, Loopy. Hope you have a good one. Thank you very much, Brian, for the update. It's a little bit cold and rainy here as well in Manchester. Elk saying, I think you missed my super chat. I did, Elk. Thank you so much, mate. Sorry about that. With a 449 super chat saying, I'm on the 10 a.m. to Tenerife, the A330. Let's go, says Elk. Nice.
So is that delayed, is it? That's not. It's past 10 a.m. now, isn't it?
Paul Gardner, welcome back for 12 months of Premium Economy membership. Bing Bong says, happy birthday, Loopy. And Jane Chu says, hi guys, did you get the cakes from downstairs in the tower? Yes, we did, Jane.
Yes,
Thank
Jane.
you so much for that. I've got a note next to me to read out for those. But yeah, thank you so much, Jane.
Thank you, Jane. Yeah, I appreciate that. I was going to make a little post as well for, on the VIP lounge to say thank you. I've got a photo of it already.
Yeah, I'll take some of those home with me.
That's really sweet, Jane. Thank you so much.
Cheers, thanks a lot. Hope you guys had a great day yesterday as well.
We'll have it after the show because mine and Martin's stomachs are not the not the best for dealing with treats.
Jeanette McKenzie, thank you very much for the £5 super chat, saying shout out to Loopy for his birthday and here to another fab stream. Thanks so much, guys, for all the support and kicking off on YouTube. And Twitch has just had a massive sub bomb from Aidan Thomas with a 10 gifty bomb, boys. If you just got a gifted sub from Aidan, thank you very much, mate. Give him a thank you in the chat. A330 on the roll. This one's for you guys. Enjoy it. ribbons galore off that.
Beautiful, eh? Yes, it's very ribbony weather, isn't it? Very humid, damp environment.
Thanks again, Aidan. That's a massive sub on Twitch, mate. Appreciate you getting yourself to the #1 spot there for this week. Thank you, dude. Yeah, Kelvin Jones, sorry, Andy. Thank you very much for the £10 super chat. Bing Bong says for some coffee and chips. Thank you very much, Kelvin. It's very kind of you, mate.
Did we just lose power for a split second, maybe?
No, I just lost video by the looks of it. Oh, there it is.
I think we just lost power for a split second, Joe.
Did we?
Maybe. For no reason, I just... Should be back on now. Right, are we back? Apologies, I think the power just went off for some reason. That's fun. So now we got the air tanker Jet2 flight. I believe it's off to Tenerife. I don't know how long the video was off for there because I wasn't even looking. It's now been pushed back here on the ground at Manchester Airport.
Nice. So our first of, well, I guess 3 now with that privilege style aircraft that have been a bit special on today's show.
Yep. Here we go, privilege style 757 now rolling.
Probably recording this, Andy.
Yeah. There she goes. Welcome sightseeing the 757s here at Manchester.
Yeah, I do love the privilege livery, I must admit. It's
very retro, isn't it?
It is. And yeah, just going back to what we're expecting today, guys, we're going to be quite fortunate to see the first scheduled arrival of the Kuwait Airlines with their new service that's coming from Kuwait City. So we should be expecting to see that about 11:30, and then it's leaving at 12:45. So we should see both the arrival and departure on today's show. A massive shout out to the Aviation Society for their post and information this morning, and we'll be covering that live. And it's great to see a new flight operating from Manchester Airport.
Yeah, plenty of new airlines operating here and there at Manchester.
Keep us up to date in the chat with its progress if you can, folks. Yari Nordman, thank you very much for the 757 donation, Bing Bong. No message, just goes in supporting the privileged departure there with a 757 donation. Thank you, mate.
Love it.
So just pinging up on the ground at the moment. We've got Ryanair service to Palma, Mallorca. We'll be seeing that very shortly. This EasyJet that's just on the roll is off to Lisbon. I'll offer the guys upstairs, Jane, one of your lovely cakes as well. The commentary team here today, stand by. The Kuwait's just over Frankfurt. Thank you very much, Jammy Jamie. Appreciate it, mate. Just keep us up to date in the chat, guys, so we make sure we're fully focused on that arrival for today. Stand by.
And the Ryanair 737 now on the taxi out. We got the Jet2 A330, it's almost weird to say. Also going to be making an appearance soon. Jane saying my son's flying from Alicante today. Really, Jane? What time? And what airport from? Sorry, Alicante, from Alicante. So where's he flying to? Sorry, should I say?
Alistair, welcome back for the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you very much, mate. Really appreciate it, Alistair.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the show today, everyone. Here on your Super Sunday. We're live from the Runway Visitor Park Control Tower. Here on the single runway operations, that is 23 rights today, which is handling arrivals and departures.
Nice change. It's been on 05s, as Andy was saying earlier, for quite a while now, which has been great for us. We love 05 operations.
Yeah.
But yeah, now switching back to 23s today.
A lot of photographers have been getting some great photos from Runway 2 while they're on 05s.
Yeah.
Catching them arrivals over on the likes of Woodend Lane and things. And we did a bonus show from there, actually, about a week and a half ago. You guys seem to really enjoy that. This coming week, I'm going to try and do a bonus show from Manchester Airport. I would love, personally, to do a show from Southside again, catching the departures this time on 23 left. I don't know where I'm going to do that yet. It'll either be the lineup point, which is where we did the live show for the opening of Runway 2, or it'll be the same as the last bonus show, which is Woodend Lane area.
Or you could do departures, but one stop down. So basically, just the next amount down. So you got a clear view then. And I don't think with our audio setup, we'd necessarily have too much of an issue with losing audio. And that way, we've got the Zoom for it as well, haven't we?
Yeah, you know what? I reckon we should, because, as you know, if anyone watched the Southside show when Runway 2 opened, they have a bit of an issue with the bushes have really grown a lot since people used to spot in there, over 2 years ago when it was last used. And I think it's probably just been something that's been pushed to the side, hasn't it? Keeping them trimmed back.
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest, guys. You're not going to catch me and Andy cutting them bushes. It's just not going to happen. So either someone else is going to do it, or they'll just stay like that. So. Yeah. Fingers crossed. Paul saying, sat here at home with COVID, feeling very sorry for myself, but enjoying this show. Sorry to hear that, Paul. I hope you start to feel better soon. I must admit, it's going around quite a bit at the minute. There's a lot of people I know who are just starting to catch it.
Yep. Hope you get well soon. Lots of rest and all that good stuff. Good food. G-Bush,
yes. Talking of G-Bush, and we actually saw G Meow this morning when we were setting up. For any of you guys who were here last summer, there's a gorgeous cat, a resident cat that lives near the RVP, and it gave us a little appearance this morning as we were setting up. Just walked past the commentary tower here.
Yeah. You got a photo of it, didn't you?
I did. I'll chuck the photo in the VIP lounge. Peter Henry, the RVP is going to be our main position for live streams. We like to keep Southside as a bit of a bonus because it's quite a special place, and if you do it every single week,
look what's on the taxi.
Yeah, it's just gets a bit. I don't know. You can only see one thing from there. Whatever they're on, either arrivals or departures. Whereas we're here from the RVP, we can see everything. So for the main show, it's always going to be at the RVP, but we will be doing bonus shows from Southside yet.
And there we go, the return of the Jet2 A320.
A330. It's been that long, mate.
I know. I'm like, that's what I was saying this before. It's weird to say. This is operated by Air Tanker, at least two Jet2 anyway, and they used to fly these pretty much every summer. To the likes,
two of these actually usually.
Yeah, to the likes of Turkey or the Canary Islands, Spain, whatever. And The last 2 summers, they've not used them for, I'm sure, quite obvious reasons. And they've finally made a return, which is great to see. It feels like Manchester Airport's becoming the home of the 330.
Yeah, it's great. I love it, mate. More the merrier, I'd say.
Yeah, and quite a few spotters I speak to love the 330 as if it's like their favourite plane. Like,
yeah.
It's one of my favourites as well, to be fair.
I'll be honest, like some of my favourite pictures that Ender has taken have been of 330s.
Yeah, nice.
They just look mint. You know, when you crop into them and you can see the engines. And
yeah, they're great, aren't they?
They're mega.
Great aircraft.
Do you see that picture that he took of the Qatar? Was it the Qatar triple?
Maybe.
And all you could see was the engine and the wheels.
Oh yeah, I did see that one.
Just touching down.
Very close up.
That was nuts, that.
Yeah, Ender's got away, hasn't he, with photos.
You can tell he's been on Southside for a little while now, so he's like starting to experiment a little bit. And he's like, right, they've been on 05s for a while, I've got my pictures now, I can just start to have a go. And
yeah, I like that.
They're cool, some new perspectives that I've certainly not thought of taking.
Lufthansa A321.
Another aircraft that's becoming quite a regular here on the channel, and I must admit I really like the A321s.
Yeah, same. I will say, and I think my favourite is probably that Air Baltic A220.
Oh yeah, the front section of it.
Yeah, where it's got the reverses fully out and it's great lighting.
Yeah.
That's Ender Burke. He's one of our probably inspirations when it comes to photography here.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And he's probably one of the best. Some would say he is the best here at Manchester for aviation photography.
Nicole saying, where did the Manchester Sun go? Well, we didn't have it for that long. We had it for a bit of a week, didn't we, I think?
Yeah, it was enough time to enjoy it. It's back to the good old overcast now. Jet2 A330 is now about to line up over at the start of 23 right.
And if you are enjoying the show, folks, don't forget to click the thumbs up. It really does help us out a lot. You'll get more people into the channel this morning. 2,500 currently watching on YouTube right now.
Nice. And yeah, it's really becoming the home of the 330 Manchester. There's just so many of them. Reminds me of the good old days of Thomas Cook when they were flying their 330s, and it was just like you'd see so many. Now, sadly, we don't see the Virgin Atlantic 747s anymore, which were also a big staple of the airport. But we do see a lot of Virgin 330s. Oh, that sounds nice. What a sound that made.
And Matthew Hayes, thank you so much for the £5 super sticker. Appreciate it, mate. Thank you. And we've just put a tweet out, ladies and gents. If you can take a couple of seconds and just go and retweet the tweet.
Retweet
the tweet that we just put out on Twitter. It's not a lot of Twitter. Tweets.
Too many tweets makes it. Oh wait, I'm not going to say it.
I know what he was going to say then. Head over there, folks, and give it a retweet for us, please. We have tagged the airport in as well, as we are welcoming the Kuwait service for the first time today, live on Airlines Live. It'd be great if you can go and give that a share, folks. Let's get as many people in here as we can do to welcome the brand new flight into Manchester. Me and Andy will do our best to keep it pro.
What time is that? Is it about 11:30?
11:30 we're expecting that, roughly, yeah. Jeff, nice to see you, mate. Very good morning to you.
Was it British Airways on the way in? shuttle service.
Yeah, that's in from London Gatwick, A320 Neo. Delivered in April 2021, so only 1 year old, this aircraft.
Wow, they're very smart. On the inside, these shuttle services all got very modern interiors and nice seats.
Fred Dyson, good morning, welcome, dude. Will you guys be streaming next Sunday? Yes, we will. Yeah.
Every single Sunday.
Mehmet, nice to see you, mate. Welcome back. Estimated time for the Q8 is 11:37. Thank you very much, Terry. And talking of schedule, folks, big announcement for us is the next Friday show will be the last Friday show before we switch to our Wednesday summer schedule. Again, it's something that we're going to trial out for a few weeks. If we find that for whatever reason Wednesdays go quite quiet for some reason, then we may switch back. But we are hoping that's not the case, and we've done some checks and it doesn't look like that's the case.
Wednesday looks very busy at Manchester Airport these days, so
yeah,
right in the middle of the week.
So next Friday, tune in. It'll be our last Friday show before we switch to the midweek show on Wednesdays.
Yeah, I've had a good run the Friday show. Well, we'll do something special for the last stream. We'll make it a celebration stream. The last Friday show. They can return in the future, and we'll always open to doing bonus shows on Fridays.
Oh yeah, of course. Robert Maynard is currently 10:29 a.m. So 11:30 is in 1 hour and 2 minutes. Yeah. Nicola Cook upgrading membership to business class. Thank you very much, Nicola. Enjoy that business class membership with your discount on merchandise as well. So many announcements on today's show. Wow. I just remembered to tell you that we actually updated our website for those of you who saw our stories and our posts yesterday. It sounds quite a simple thing, and I don't know why it's just not included as standard with the system we have, but I've installed a module that basically, if we've got something in stock, it will show add to cart on the button on the product page. If it's not in stock and I need to order it from the supplier, it will show back order, guys. So head to the product you want, click the size that you want, and then see what the button says. Back orders take 2 to 3 weeks. If it says add to cart, then as long as I've done the stock check correctly, that means that it's on the shelf and it should be with you in a couple of days. So go and have a browse on the website, see the different designs, check your size. I'm sure you'll find something for you. We've also got some Airliners Live logo t-shirts, which is the black t-shirt with the Airliners Live logo on it, which I will be adding in the next day or two to the website. Loads of those in stock. And we're also tasking our designer with some Vancouver merchandise, guys, which will be coming very soon as well. So head over to the website, check it out. It now should be a lot easier for you to buy something that and know that you're going to get it in a couple of days, guys.
Amazing.
Can I buy the coat like you guys wear? No, they're not for sale, Chris, I'm afraid. They're just for the presenters. We just wanted to have a bit of a uniform, that's all, Chris. But yeah, they're not going to be on sale, dude.
Everyone loves them, don't they?
They do, but yeah, we need to just keep them to something that we just wear on the channel as a bit of a uniform, I think.
I think so.
Because otherwise, if everyone's wearing them, no one knows whether we're there filming or whether it's someone else who's there filming, and they've got so much channel branding on them that I'd just be a bit worried that if someone wore it and, I don't know, did something silly like cutting the bushes on Southside or whatever.
Yeah, good point.
It's a bit too it's a bit too brand orientated, I'd say.
We might do something similar though. Another problem is they're very high quality, these coats. So if we were to get them in and then embroid logos and things in and then sell them on and have to add like take into consideration tax and shipping, it just get too much for you guys. Like it wouldn't feel right selling a coat for that much.
Will Henry get a presenter coat? Yeah, of course. I'm in the process of sorting out Henry with some merchandise as well. 757 hoodie would be magic. Okay, Calvin. Yeah, we've not done a 757 design actually, so thank you very much, Calvin. Moderators, could we note that, please? Just so I don't forget that.
I low-key, right, really like the colours in the 757 emote. You know, I take red with that kind of like teal, I guess you call it. I think if we use them colours...
Yeah, we do something. I need to have a think about that design. We'll have a think, but me and Andy have got a bit of a meeting next week, and we'll add all this. We'll add all this to there.
Yeah, can't wait.
But if you're just tuning in, a very warm welcome. You're tuned into Airliners Live. We're live every Sunday from Manchester Airport, bringing you all of the aviation action. So if you love aviation, this is the home for you guys. Get yourself settled in and enjoy the show this morning.
EasyJets just departing there. Tell you what, Friday felt really busy here at Manchester Airport when we were doing the show. It's great to see.
Yeah, it was a great show on Friday. It was just literally one after the other, wasn't it?
Can anyone answer a quick question? When Jet2 have the A330s in for the summer, do Jet2 pilots fly them, or is it the same as flying the A321? Just curious. Thanks, Claire. I'm not sure.
I'm sure you'd need a different type rate, or you'd need a different training to fly it. I don't think you could cross over. I will find out though for you guys and let you know. I'm not 100%.
It's a good question.
Sure or not?
They probably. I mean, in the past they would have had to. Most likely get a completely, contracted in pilots and things like that. I'm assuming Airtank could probably provide air crew as well as an option, so maybe they go with that. Obviously they'll have their own pilots, but obviously Jet2 now have Airbus A321s, and I know for a fact that it's not the biggest difference between the two aircraft, the 320 and the 330 families. A lot of pilots do tend to learn both. However, it's not uncommon. I mean, it is common that pilots will fly multiple different airframes, not just of the same family, or the same brand, should I say, but also different manufacturers like Boeing and Airbus. But it's a very good question, and it's something I'd love to know the answer to. I don't know the answer though. It's not publicly available, as you can imagine. Apparently, has anyone in the chat ever flown on a Jet2 330? I know Matt Smith says he has. Or have you flown on the Jet2 A321? I personally thought Jet2 were a really good airline. I was overwhelmed by the service that they offered in terms of customer service. I thought that was really good. The pricing is very fair as well. Not sponsored, but I just think they're a good airline. And they fly these 75s into Manchester, which they get a special place in our heart as a result. One of the only airlines in Europe to still fly the 757s in their commercial fleet for passenger use. Carl saying it's air tanker pilots but Jet2 cabin crew. That would make sense, Carl. That would make the most sense, because these are aircraft the exact aircraft that they would have been flying anyway, so it would have made sense. Delta pilots saying I've flown the Jet2 737, great airline. Yeah, I also, another thing I need to do, I mentioned this on a Friday show, is at some point I do need to get a flight in on a Jet 275 because I've never flown on one of them. I have flown on 75s before, but I think for channel content, I think it needs to be documented on the channel, because the Jet 275s, they're like the Thomas Cook A330s. They're just like a proper staple, or the Virgin Atlantic 747s, you know, a proper Manchester staple that when you come here you need to get a photo of, and you know, you need to see it. Or the Emirates A380 or something, you know. There's all these like iconic aircraft we get here at Manchester, and the Jet 2757's got to be one of them. And I need to do a flight on one because I've never flown on Jet 275s. Mike K saying the Singapore A350 is not picking up. Nice, Mike. Appreciate the heads up. We got an aircraft about to touch down. Let's switch over to that. Looks like another EasyJet.
Yes, that EasyJet's just inbound from Belfast. Apologies, I just had in a Nightbot command there. So, for those, it is a question we get quite regularly, asking for the price of parking at the Runway Visitor Park. If you just type !parking in the chat on YouTube, Nightbot will respond with the information from the RVP's website, guys.
Also, right, isn't it crazy how YouTube, if you're watching on a YouTube app on a phone or a tablet, how they've added an animation when you hit the like button, which they actually have. I'm not just baiting you guys.
Go and give it a click, everyone.
Yeah, go check it out. It's like a little firework, like celebration animation. It does.
Mark O'Kane, thank you very much for the $5 Australian. Really appreciate it, mate. Saying good day, chat, good day, lads. Thank you very much for the Sunday stream. Also, a special shout out for Loopy. Happy birthday, mate, says Mark. Thank you very much, mate. Really appreciate that.
Yep. And yeah, once again, a happy birthday to Loopy. For those just joining us, Loopy's one of our fantastic moderators here on the channel. He's always in the chat, always helping the community out and the channel out. And it's his birthday today. So wish him a happy birthday if you haven't already. It's the United Nations aircraft. The UN. Uniform November on the registration of this EasyJet.
Totally, yeah. I'll need to do a bit more work to get all of that on, but I'll transfer all that across.
I actually think the lighting looks really nice when it's overcast like this here at the Runway Visitor Park, especially for video. I know it's nicer to be streaming in the sun, but...
Rustog, thank you very much for your Twitch Prime, mate, over on Twitch for 4 months in a row. Thank you very much, dude. Says great show as usual. Keep up the good work, guys. Cheers, Rustog. Quite a few movements to come very shortly, including the Singapore to Houston. It's an A350-900 today. And we've also got the Virgin Atlantic A330 pushing back for Islamabad as well. So we'll be seeing that very shortly. And on the ground we've also got an A319, which is the BA shuttle back to London Heathrow. Having a quick look down the approach path, we've got a very short break on arrivals. Our next arrival looks to be an EasyJet from Copenhagen, or it may get beaten to us by a Scandinavian from Stockholm, we'll see, but both of those are about 10 minutes out or so, guys, so a little break in the action right now.
Yep, Singapore Airlines A350 looks like it's already on the taxi, which is great. That's off to Houston. I believe soon they'll be upping their daily services to 2 times daily. which is a great news, and clearly shows there's a lot of use for Singapore Airlines here at Manchester Airport. Obviously flying the A350-900s in and out of Manchester daily at the moment. We do love the 350s here on the channel. That's another iconic aircraft we see, the Singapore 350. It's almost like you got these characters that you've got to, when you come down and do a spotting day at Manchester, you've got to see them. You've got to see a Jet2 75, you've got to see a Singapore A350, you've got to see a Virgin 330. Now you've got to see a Jet2 330. Yes. Add that to the list. You've got to try and see a Icelandair 75, although failing that, you've got a good chance of catching one of the coloured stripes on the Icelandair 737 Maxes.
Michael Gregg saying, good day lads, watching from Perth, Australia. You mentioned earlier about G Meow. Is there a G Woof? There is not yet. We've not found an Airliners live dog.
We haven't, no. Good point.
Just to the front left, I don't think Andy will be able to see him, is our resident bird friend here at the RVP, G Wags. And that's a little wagtail who's here every single week, and I'm becoming quite fond of it. I quite like seeing that bird every week. He's cool. Yep. But he's always here. So we are adopting many animals here on Airliners.
And you can sponsor an animal.
Smiley Beachy, thank you very much for the tier 1 subscription on Twitch. Welcome to VIP. And Andrew Holworth, thank you very much for the £10 super chat. It's very kind of you, mate. Saying great show, cracking quality. I absolutely love the Airliners live streams and community. It's the best by far. Thank you very much, Andrew. We are very proud of the community and the quality of the shows.
Yeah, it is good.
Cheers, guys. But as I say, while we got a bit of a break in the traffic, folks, if you can click that thumbs up just below the video, let's try and hit 1,000 likes before the hour, folks, which is in 15 minutes time. Can we hit 1,000 likes within the next 15 minutes? Let us know. Keep us up to date in the chat with the amount, folks. We got about a 10-minute break here, so now is the time.
Do you like Air Mauritius? I can't really comment on that one. I don't know. So yeah, I think for channel content, I think we do need to do a flight on a Jet2 75. I think that'd be not only would it be a great clip, a bit of clips there for the arrivals and departures, but also I just want to get some footage from there, because them Jet2 75s are not going to be around for that much longer, sad to say, especially with Jet2 having placed a massive order for something like 60 odd A321 Neos, which is a huge order, and they'll for sure just be a replacement for the 757s in terms of the airline. They ain't replacing it for us, though.
G-Power, thanks very much for the 300 bits. Triggering a hype train over on Twitch. Thank you very much, dude. And Alistair saying there's a Corendon Max 8 due at 13:20. Nice, so we'll catch that just before the end of today's show. We usually wrap up at 1:30.
Not seen that before.
No, the A380 hasn't landed already, no. But we are just... Have we done it? Have we hit 1,000 already?
Have we?
So one person's put 1,000 likes in the chat. Storm Wizard. Oh no, there we go. Yeah, 1,000 likes. Easy, guys. You did it in like 2 minutes. Can we hit 2,000 likes on today's show? That'd be amazing. Keep clicking it, folks. If we can hit 2,000, that'd be nuts. Tony P Gamer, thank you very much for the 5 gifted subs over on Twitch. Very generous of you, mate, helping us on that hype train. If you just received a gifted sub from our regular gifter over on Twitch, then give a massive thank you to Tony, guys. Julian Metcalf, great to see you. Hope you're doing well. Paula, thank you very much for tuning in, saying Singapore's one of my favourites. We'll be seeing that very, very shortly. Departing, we can just see it on the taxi out.
And there's the sound of the 330 on the taxi out. Another Virgin Atlantic A330. Registration, GV KISS. Just hear the howl of them engines. Them Trent 700s making a lovely sound across the airfield. It's a bit like when they have the Swiss A220 arriving, or the Air Baltic A220 arriving on. If it ever arrives on runway 2, it's got to make quite a long taxiway where it's starting and stopping, obviously crossing runway 1, and you can hear it howling all over the airfield as it negotiates all these starts and stops.
So the Scandinavian has managed to just skip in front of the EasyJet, so we'll be seeing that arrive next. That's a CRJ 900 LR from Stockholm.
Oh, there's a good question. I don't think I've ever done this to the chat, because I think this will be more split than we'd imagine. But since we've got these two aircraft going out, ladies and gents, we've got an A350 up front and an A330 behind. What is your favourite of the two, ladies and gents? I'm curious to know what the favourite is.
Okay, so what we're going to do, if you prefer the A350, spam the yay emote in the chat.
Yeah.
And if you prefer the A330, then spam the nay emote in the chat, folks.
Go on then.
And let's see which is the best. A350 yay, A330 nay. There you go, guys.
I mean, it's a very close bit of competition. I think both aircraft are fantastic, and they're both like really cool. Obviously,
definitely looks like the 350's taking it by a landslide.
Wow, I did not expect the 350 to win by that much. Calvin Robson putting the 330, and so's Louise, and G Power as well. Lee Davies just putting.
Lee Davies is he just likes them all. I don't know. I can't pick.
Okay, so it is like it's pretty heavily leaning towards.
I was going to say it's definitely leaning in it towards the 350.
Interesting. I didn't think I thought it'd be more split than that, if I'm honest, because the 330 is classic and makes great sound. It looks great, I think. In my opinion, I think the 350 looks nicer, but that's not to say the 330 is not bad looking. And what is it you guys like about the one you've chose? Let me know. Would you say the A350 because the winglets, the looks, the noise, just because it's more modern and it's got probably more of a sophisticated interior as a result? Obviously, with the 330s, the modern iteration of that would be the 330 900 Neo version. But let me know what your favourite is and why. I'm curious to see your reasoning. Me personally, I love the styling of the 350.
But there you go, here it comes. Singapore A350 departure blasting off 2-3 right. Should see some nice spray as well, guys. Let's get some 10 out of 10s in the chat for this one. Enjoy it.
That sounded unbelievable. Wow. I mean, it's hard to match that noise, isn't it?
Yeah, it's awesome. Marvin, thank you very much for the 449 super chat. Bing Bong says, great show as always, guys. Nice to see the Jet2 A330. Me and my wife Elaine flew to Mallorca on that 3 years ago. Great end to the show last week. Thank you very much, Marvin. Glad you're enjoying the show, mate.
Got a rather plain looking plane. Is it a Scandinavian as well?
It is.
It's very, very basic livery.
Well, it is. I think it's a lease because it's in by from X-Fly.
Ah, okay.
Or a flight operated by X-Fly for Scandinavia. I'm not 100% sure.
Got you. Does have the Scandinavian branding on it.
Yeah, just on the nose, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is Night Gamer. It's a CRJ 900 LR.
Yeah, not many airlines use the CRJs here at Manchester. You'll see a lot of Embraers. I think it's only really Lufthansa and Scandinavian that you'll see the CRJs with regularly. Well, here and there. Pointy nose there of the CRJ. Yeah, it's a very plain livery.
It certainly is.
The Virgin 330 rolling.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more with you, Bob, to be honest. Couldn't agree more, mate. Here's a 330 on the roll.
There she goes, GV Kiss, Virgin Atlantic A330.
Just coming over the threshold is that EasyJet, and that's on the way from Copenhagen.
A lot of people putting in the chat that they prefer the styling of the A350. Yeah. The A330 looks... It's a very plain looking plane, as in like it looks like a plane. The most plainy. But with the classic wingtips on the 330, I think it's a love-hate situation. It's like mustard. Or Marmite, rather, should I say.
I'll tell you what, we're really getting treated with the A330s today, folks. Turkish Airlines A330 just pinging up on the ground for Istanbul.
I've never really given Marmite a proper try, you know. Like
I never tried it once.
Yeah, I've had it, I've tried it, but I didn't give it a proper, run for its money, you know. I just kind of had a bit of it off a spoon.
The thankful EasyJet just vacated in front of us here. Next to depart will be the British Airways to London Heathrow, and that's going to be followed by a Ryanair to Gothenburg. Looks like he's going to take the intersection, but he's going to wait for the BA, I think. And Simple Life, thank you very much for the 10 Australian dollars, Bing Bong. Really appreciate that, mate. Says, I think the A330 looks like the chubbier brother to the 350, but I love both of them. Only flown on the BA A350-900s and the 1000s. Yeah, I must admit, obviously, the 350 is a lot newer, right? It just looks a lot more elegant, in my opinion, but I love the sound on the 330, so I'd definitely be in Lee Davies' camp. I'd be splitting the yay and nays on that for sure. Terry Edwards, thanks for the 449 super chat. Bing Bong says Kuwait crossing the Belgium coast now, ETA 1141. Roger Dodger, we'll keep an eye open for that, Terry.
Yep, special arrival, Kuwait in on its inaugural flight to Manchester today. We'll catch it live on today's show. It'll be in about 40 5 minutes from now.
Stannington, nice to see you.
The reverse is just deployed there on the engines. A nice close-up look at that. They'll retract now. That gap in the engine will close. Just redirecting air in a forwards motion to slow the aircraft down. Aircraft body shaming. Yeah, let's respect their feelings. Come on. Let's be nice.
We're not already, Adam.
What's up?
Oh, just a comment in the shot.
Alright. Hope you're all enjoying the Super Sunday show here on Airliners Live. We stream from Manchester Airport every Sunday, usually every Friday as well, but we are changing the Friday show to a Wednesday show after this coming week. So the Friday just coming up will be the last Friday show, the last regular Friday show, and after then it'll be regular Wednesdays. Which means we're live sort of more often, I suppose you could say, because it's we haven't got a big gap in a week when we're not streaming. We used to just do, well, we've always done Fridays and Sundays because they are two very busy days at Manchester Airport, but now it's busy every day, so why not? 3.5 thousand watching. Welcome everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful Sunday morning, afternoon, evening, night, wherever you're tuning in from.
What time's the Wednesday stream? It should be the same, I reckon.
We'll do the same, yeah. And we're also still going to do the odd bonus show here and there. So we'll do the usual twice weekly shows from Manchester regularly. And also we'll have our Vancouver show still running, which is every Thursday evening here in the UK from 7 PM local time to Vancouver. That is 11 AM on Thursdays. So every single Thursday tune in to Henry Temby, who's our colleague who does a fantastic job hosting the live shows over in Vancouver, in Canada, which is an amazing airport. I mean, I'm sure many of you in the chat have seen the streams already. The variety you get from that airport in terms of traffic is unbelievable. You'll get all things all the way from float planes and biz jets, you know, like Cessna Grand Caravans and things, all the way up to 330s, 777s, even 747s, where we've been catching quite a few of recently with Lufthansa. And A340s as well. We've seen a few of them. Even recently we've seen a C5 Galaxy, a US Air Force aircraft. So there's just plenty of fantastic movements over there in Vancouver. Also, for those just joining, it is Loopy's birthday today. Loopy is in the chat at the moment. He's one of our fantastic moderators here on Airliners Live.
Happy birthday, mate.
Yeah, feel free to give him a nice happy birthday in the chat. He's been around on the channel for a long time. He's a very familiar name. I know he does a lot of work over with Ken and Sarah on Visions International. I see him in the chat over there a lot as well. But more recently he's become a moderator on Airliners Live, and he's been doing an unbelievably good job. He likes numbers as well, Loopy. I noticed he's got to keep track of how many new subscribers we've got, you know, and just things like that, basically, just keeping track of metrics on the channel. which is really cool to see. It's very humbling.
Yeah.
Is it pronounced Q8 or Kuwait? It's Q8, like a letter Q and then wait. You got any plans for your birthday, Loopy? If you're still in the chat, let us know. I'd love to know. And ladies and gents, I've upgraded myself into the 21st century. Yesterday, I bought a smart TV. Whoa! It's not particularly expensive at all. It's quite a cheap one. It's not hundreds and hundreds of pounds or thousands of pounds as some are these days. But it was new, actually. It was a good deal. I actually went into Asda to buy some food and came out with a TV because it was on such a good deal. I was like, you know what? I was meaning to buy a new Chromecast to cast my many YouTube things onto the television, including many aviation live streams and Dragon's Den. That's all I seem to watch these days. And this one had like a Chromecast built in, so went with it, and it's fantastic. I had a great time last night watching plenty of YouTubes and things. You
know what I'm really getting into at the minute, watching?
Go on.
Is them sort of really remote, kind of like UK though, but camping videos.
Okay.
So people are making
videos.
Like camping vlogs, right?
Yeah.
And it's usually like one guy on his own. He goes up like in the Welsh mountains or something like that and like sets up his camp, and you see how he like gets a fire going, and it's kind of like the old programs. Like obviously I know Raymares was like a survival thing, but it's that kind of thing, where you just get all your gear and you see him like setting all the gear up, the tent, fire, and then hiking and seeing the views and stuff like that. It's really relaxing, man.
I need to watch some of that. Like, that sounds like right up my street. That's another thing why I like aviation streams, is because it's just like easy to watch. It's not like a story you've got to follow. You can just tune in and out, and you can just see what's going on. And same with I guess camping vlogs. It's just easy to understand what's going on. You can just see he's putting a tent up, or he's making a fire or whatever. I also bought a barbecue as well, so ready for the summer. Typically, as the barbecue is purchased, that is when the sun went behind the clouds and it's not returned since. So you can blame me for the fact that
I sent you a picture, didn't I, of me sat in the garden, in my chair, and an hour later the sun went in. I was not happy at all.
That's the UK for you. I know a lot of you guys tune in from sunnier parts of the world. We're very jealous, you guys. This is Manchester's default weather, this. Just grey. And a bit chilly. Wet and windy. Yeah, I can't wait to get some shrimp on the barbie, as they say. Never cooked shrimp on a barbecue, but apparently that's a thing. A big fan of steaks. Oh, we got it looks like an ATR on the short final.
And that's in from Aberdeen. So it's our Loganair service. ATR 72.
Oh, we're getting a shout out.
Massive shout out from the Aviation Society, the fantastic commentators here provided by the Aviation Society.
Wow, ATR stopping really fast there. Doesn't seem to be much on board in terms of weight. Loganair is the national, the airline of Scotland. The shortbread tin, people like to call it.
Alex Nadler saying shalom from Israel. Shalom to you as well, Alex. Thank you very much for tuning in. Love watching the Sunday show from my birthplace in Manchester. Hey, welcome, Alex Nadler. Thank you very much for tuning in, mate. Andy saying check out the Scotland's mountains on YouTube. I will do, Andy, thank you. Brian Booth, thank you very much for the $4.99 donation. Really appreciate that. Says love the Loganair livery. Yeah, it's very nice, isn't it? The tartan scheme.
Yeah, I love it.
Looks great in any weather.
I'd love to see it on an airliner, like a proper A320 or something like that.
Yeah.
It'd look pretty smart.
If you do enjoy the show, guys, feel free to click the thumbs up like button. It would really help us out if you could, guys. Let's try and hit 2,000 likes on today's show. Keep us up to date in the chat with how we're doing. Ryanair just touching down from Prague.
Them low engines finding little pockets of liquid to spray up. The 737-800 aircraft.
Susie saying, I've been watching Storage Hunters UK on YouTube.
What's that? Is that like an auction thing?
Yeah, well, it's like where they cut the lock on the old storage units that people have left and see what's in there.
Oh gosh, bet you find some interesting things there.
You got the American one, haven't you, where the guy's like blah 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 like this all the time.
Right, I think I've seen the memes of that actually. I've never actually watched that though.
It's good, but they're always like fighting with each other over it.
Oh, right.
And every now and again they get something good, but I'm not sure about the UK one.
You watched the American version of Robot Wars, didn't you, the other day?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
BattleBots.
I was a bit disappointed not to see any ammunition used. That'd have been good, but one guy did have like a flamethrower on his.
Oh, yes.
Which was pretty cool.
Yes, for those who don't know, Robot Wars here in the UK had an American spin-off called BattleBots.
BattleBots, yeah.
I think it's funny though. I think it's
really funny. It's definitely been sort of
Americanized.
It's like really like hyped up, but it's good though. It is good.
Yeah.
Air France hop on the roll. Let's heading back to Paris.
Just giving our Ryanair captain a wave back there.
Jack, it's certainly getting there, mate. It's not yet, I would say, but there's certain parts in the day it's definitely busy enough.
Yep. Is that here in Manchester, is it?
Yeah.
Well, that's TAP Air Portugal with a very fast taxi out.
Yeah, and just touching down, Andy's the Sunwings Express from Dalaman, just a standard 737 today, but certainly a livery we do enjoy on the channel.
Yeah, it's got the 30 years special as well, which I love. I think this is really nice. Some people aren't a fan of this livery, but I love it. It's going to make the exit? I don't think it will.
No, it doesn't look like it.
Aircraft using a little bit more runway today with the wet conditions. So we'll have a very close-up view of this as it taxis past us. 30 years special on a SunExpress 737 with the split scimitar winglets as well. Looking very nice. Founded in I believe 1989, SunExpress. It's a Turkish airline based in Antalya. And quite a new flyer to Manchester. Only in the last month, I'd say, they've been flying here. It's a very competitive market, Turkey, from Manchester. There's loads of airlines that fly there.
Yorkshire Oz, I think it's time to go, dude. I think you're winding a lot of people up for no reason. I was just gonna give you a timeout, but the last comment just kind of tipped it over the edge for me, dude. So yeah, I'm sorry, mate, but you're winding too many people up. Let's keep it positive in the chat, boys, please, and girls. Aer Lingus A330 pinging up, awesome, and we've also got the Turkish A330 for Istanbul as well, which is great. So a couple of A330s to depart very shortly.
Yep, and the SunExpress 737 is now about to taxi past us.
Emirates is due at 12. Thank you very much, Corks.
Nice. Very pretty plane, this, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's awesome, isn't it? Army Man, nice to see you, mate. Welcome.
Hey, there's a wave.
There he is.
And the SunExpress captain.
Jeanette McKenzie, thank you so much for the £5 super chat. Bing Bong says, it's not much, but put this towards a coffee to warm up. Jeanette, we appreciate any donation on this channel. Never worry, guys, about your donations. Like you say, you can enjoy the stream completely free of charge on Airliners Live, so any support that you guys give to us is very generous, so never worry about how much it is, guys, please. Have you guys made up with Teradek? Well, no, we're still waiting for a response, right? It's not that we're not like in a battle with them. We're just trying to get what we think is what we deserve, but it is what it is, guys. It's just a formality, right? Well, let's smash the show today. It's all working well. We've found a workaround, so
yeah, we do have a workaround, which works fine. It's just the issue is we need to send it off at some point, but we'll deal with that when. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it, I guess.
MR, thank you so much for the €20 donation. That's very kind of you, mate. Says the greatest family I'm glad to be a part of. Good jobs, mates. From Maurice from Brittany. Thank you very much, Maurice.
Thank you.
Very kind of you, mate. Thank you, dude.
Appreciate it. TAP Air Portugal now rolling. A320 Neo.
John Gaskell, thank you very much for your donation, mate, but please don't use super chats for advertisements, guys. That's we're not going to start that. let's not go down that rabbit hole, mate, please. We can't personally vet what you're advertising and whether it's something we would want to advertise on the channel, so yeah, please don't do that, mate.
Yeah,
but thank you for the support. I appreciate it.
Thank you. I've never seen anyone do that before.
Yeah, let's not do that, guys, please.
We just won't read it out. We will read out the donation amount and your name and stuff. Let's maybe chuckle that.
Yeah, it's only for the reason that obviously we need to make sure the things we're advertising to the community are something we would want to advertise, right?
Yep.
Pegasus A320 from Antalya is going to be our next arrival. Thank you very much, Mike. And Mark saying, I've just bought a new camera, Canon 90D, to start taking photos at my local airport. Nice one, Mark. I hope you really enjoy that, mate.
That's an alright one, the 90D.
Get out, make sure the sun's on your back so that you've got some nice lighting and nice fast shutter speed, mate, and you'll have a great day.
Yep. We got one in, one out over by the Terminal 1 where EasyJets coming in. I think it looks like an A320 Neo on the taxi out as well. Today we caught the first flight for over 2 years of a Jet2 A330 departing for Tenerife South Airport about an hour ago, just under.
Nice, Matt. Heading out tomorrow. Have you been out since the other day, Matt? Or have you been out since then, or is tomorrow your first time back out?
Yep. Tomorrow is Bank Holiday Monday here in the UK.
Oh yeah, I think about that.
Yeah. So we'll have a chill, I think, especially with how busy it's been recently.
Akhil tuning in from India. Welcome.
Glad you're enjoying the show today.
Roulette Player, thank you very much for the 100 bits on Twitch. That's very kind of you, mate. Thank you.
Sunday is the main day that we stream here at Manchester Airport. It's our flagship show.
It's what?
Flagship show. Can't say that wrong. It's a bit like taking too many tweets, isn't it? And we stream from the Runway Visitor Park here at Manchester Airport. This week I'll be looking at doing a bonus live show. It might be on Wednesday, we'll see. And it'll either be early in the morning from about 5:30 in the morning, or later in the afternoon, so about 3 p.m. The reason for that is we want to catch some departures from runway 2. So yeah, obviously it's runway 2 closes from 10 a.m. till 3 p.m. So you've either got like an early morning slot or a late afternoon slot. I'll have a look at what me personally, it's about what would have the best in terms of departures, in terms of aircraft, because I know later in the afternoon you usually just get a lot of narrow bodies. It was like the end of the Friday show just gone. It was just mostly A320s and 737s and things, which are cool to see. I'm not saying that anything particularly wrong with that, but you do want to see a few heavies, don't you?
Yeah.
Like 777s and 350s and things.
And this Pegasus just touching down from Antalya is brand new, delivered in November 2021. It's a very new plane on the way into Manchester here.
Looks nice and clean as well.
And that left 4 hours and 20 minutes ago.
Very quiet rollout there of the Neo.
Finley, I hope that's Manchester, mate, that you updated me on in the chat there. Next weekend's forecast is going to be 20 degrees C.
Barbecue will be out.
Yes.
And we'll be out streaming as well, having a great time. Using a lot of runway as well, the Pegasus.
Yeah, with a slightly damp runway, the aircraft will just slow down a bit slower than usual, just to avoid any chance of sliding an aquaplane or anything like that. I don't think the runway's that wet, to be honest, but yeah, they will usually just use a lower brake amount.
20 degrees C for how long? Not long at all, I think. We really value it when it's warm. Make the most of it.
That shirt's off for you guys. Certainly is, Anthony.
Flip-flops.
Yeah, get them out. Dust them off.
Get all the bugs off the old barbecue.
Darren Jones, great to see you, mate. Thanks for the cap. It arrived really quickly. Off to Tenerife from Birmingham tomorrow with Jet2. Keep up the great work. Nice one, Darren. Feel free to send some holiday snaps, mate, with the old cap on the beach. We have a great trip. Nearly 3,500 viewers on YouTube this morning. A massive welcome to you. Can we have a Twitch update as well, folks? How many viewers are sitting on there? And just on the roll is a Ryanair arrival, sorry, yeah, from Girona. Cameron McKay says, thanks for another great show, my favourite plane spotting show on YouTube. That's what we like to hear, Cameron. Welcome, mate.
Let's have a look at this brand new aircraft. The A320neo, only a couple of months old. Yeah, it looks very, very clean.
Aer-Lingus A330 on the taxi out as well for its flight to Orlando. So that's going to be 3 A330 departures in the next few minutes.
There you go. I knew it would do this. I knew it would get really busy. Is a Turkish 330 one of the other ones?
Is it what, sorry?
Is a Turkish 330 also going out?
Yeah, the Turkish 330 is pinging, but it's not moved yet.
I was going to say, sometimes that pings for a while, doesn't it?
It has been doing for a while. We've got the Virgin Atlantic, which has pushed back for Orlando as well. And we've also got a TUI Dreamliner for Cancun as well. Some heavy movements on the way.
Nice.
Marie, thank you very much for 79p super chat, Bing Bong. Thank you very much. Hope you're well.
Thank you, Marie. And yeah, that TUI, I think it was TUI Foxtrot, was the reg on the Dreamliner the other day with the name Neil. Yeah, they got the Aer-Lingus A330 on the taxi out there. Hopefully the Turkish A330 won't be too long. They usually ping up and then take a while before they start moving. I don't know why. What is this? It's a Max.
What are you looking at? The arrival?
Next arrival, yeah. Could be Iceland Air.
Yes, Iceland Air from Reykjavik with the green tail today.
Green.
John on Twitch, nice to see you, mate. Welcome. Oh, Mrs. Airlines Lives made a cracking brew today. Sorted me out a flask while I was packing the car. 10 out of 10.
I've not seen this colour yet.
I'm not sure if I have. I've lost track of which ones I've seen and which ones I haven't.
I actually quite like this one. What do we think, ladies and gents in the chat?
Yeah, it looks good, doesn't it?
With the green stripe this time.
It's going to vacate right in front of us as well.
Cool.
Andy saying, I didn't know it was an Icelander. Yeah, it's not too obvious, is it, Andy? India Charlie Papa on the reg of that one. And the aircraft on the roll is EasyJet. That's off to Sharm el Sheikh. 2,200 mile flight. And Caroline Fisher, thank you very much for the £5 super chat. Bing Bong says, good morning everyone, happy birthday Loopy. Thank you so much, Caroline, for your generous support of the channel.
Thank you, Caroline, very nice of you. Very kind of you. And if you're really loving the show today and you're not a member of Airliners Live yet, what are you doing? You can become a member of Airliners Live, a VIP, on YouTube by hitting the dollar symbol, then clicking join, or there's links in the chat. Or alternatively on Twitch, you can do so by hitting subscribe. That gets you loads of benefits, actually. Not just supporting the channel, which it really helps out with anyway, because our core running costs are covered by the memberships. But also you get loads of benefits in return as well for your generous support. You get a big welcome on the stream to the VIP crew. You also get a bunch of emotes in the chat that are custom. You get a tower badge next to your name. You get access to the VIP lounge or to the VIP chat as well. Access to bonus VIP live streams and content that may appear over there as well. And with certain tiers, you can get discounts on merch. If you're going to be ordering any merchandise soon, you can save you a bit of money.
It's business class and above. 330 on the blast off. Here we go. Mark, thank you very much for the $20 Australian super chat. Really appreciate that, Mark. Thank you for providing us all with some great viewing. It is appreciated. Thank you very much, Mark. Your support is also appreciated on the channel, mate.
I don't know what it is about the Airlines A330s. They always seem so loud. Ooh, we got TUI Dreamliner on the taxi out.
Thank you very much, mate, for the generous support. Appreciate it.
Is this the first time Kuwait Airlines has come to Manchester? I think so, yeah. Definitely the first time for...
Recently. I think they have been in before.
Have they? Okay. Yeah. It would have been a long time ago. But they've just recently started this new route to Kuwait City. And today is that inaugural flight for that route. We're going to catch it live here on Airliners Live. It's a TUI Dreamliner on the taxi out. 7879 Dreamliner.
Simple Life, brand new VIP member. Welcome to first class. Thank you very much, Simple Life. Make sure you get yourself in the VIP lounge and enjoy your merchandise discount as well, mate, with your first class membership. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Simple Life. Appreciate it.
You've also got access to all of our channel emotes, which you can use by clicking a little smile face just where you type your message in the chat. You can use all of our channel emotes in the chat.
Yeah, get involved with the yaying and naying.
Yes. And Jake, thank you very much for the £5 super chat. Bing Bong says, when is the Flaps t-shirt being released? I'll place my order now. You know what? I thought about this yesterday, right?
Go on.
And the thing that went through my head was having to send the design to the printers
every time,
and just how they would like, oh, can I have 3 of the Flaps design, please?
See, Jake Jackson did a great design over in the VIP lounge. My thoughts was just big text, just saying big dirty Flaps.
Mate, who's gonna buy you? No, I'm not doing it. I'm not explaining that to the merchandise company
or to everyone who sees you wearing it.
Yeah,
not that you would wear it,
because the person who looks after our merch at the company as well is a really nice lady, and I don't want to have to ring her up and say we've got a new design and then send that through.
You get some more big dirty Flaps.
It's gonna be too awkward, guys. It's gonna be too awkward.
What about Jake Jackson's design? It's a little bit less in your face.
Mate, it's the same thing though, isn't it?
I think it was I love dirty Flaps, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm not doing it. No. V-Man saying watching on Twitch video and audio is first class. Well, not anymore with our dirty commentary. There you go, mate.
Quite literally, yeah.
Save me too, says Matt Smith. What we might have to do is just find an alternate supplier that we just don't care about. And then we can just get rid of them once we've ordered that t-shirts.
Make them dead cheap.
Maybe we just order really rubbish ones from China.
Yeah, just really cheap ones. So then at least, you know, they're just a meme. Like, you're not going to spend too much money on it, are you? We shall look into this. We shall discuss this at our next meeting.
I bet all of you boys saying, yeah, I'll buy one. I bet as soon as I put them on sale, none of you buy them. I bet you. Because you're going to have to go outside with it on, don't forget. Do the flat merch through Teesprings. That's not a bad idea, Brad, actually. We should just put all of our wonky designs on a different website. I'm actually surprised how many people in the chat go, I want one.
They're only saying that because they want us to
They just
make
want
it.
us to make it,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
I bet you all bottle it when it comes down to buying one.
Yeah. How about you buy one of the actual good designs that we already have on the store, right?
Shop at airlineslive.com. But yes, for you guys who are new, I updated the website yesterday. So sizes that are in stock, when you say for example you click the A380 t-shirt and then click large, it will either show back order, which means I don't have it in stock and I need to order it, and it's 2 to 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, or it will say add to cart, in which case as long as my stock check's right, it's on the shelf and it should be with you in a couple of days. So if you want to browse the website, choose the size of the item that you're looking for. If it says add to cart, then it means I've got one and you can get it added and it should be with you in a couple of days. If you don't have your size in one design, maybe have a look at another design and see. Or if you're happy to wait for the back order a couple of weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, then place the order and we'll get it on the way from the supplier, guys.
T. Matthews, that actually kind of would work if you had like an illustration as well. I'm going to stop reading them out though. these suggestions about the t-shirt.
Yeah. Kuwait's over Buxton, 10 minutes out. Roger Dodger. Cheers, guys.
I'm going to say something controversial otherwise.
Dreamliner on the roll. It's on its way to Cancun, I believe. Yes. He's quickly followed by a Pegasus from Istanbul.
I think it's a 2E787-9 Dreamliner. As Martin said, there's a Pegasus also arriving here. A 737-800. Wow, is it me or is that really faded on the colours there? You guys see that? Look at the tail.
Oh yeah, no it is.
Is this a retro? We don't really see Pegasus 73s very often at Manchester anymore. Look at the tail. It's like a 2E Dreamliner.
And ladies and gents, if you can take a couple of seconds and just head over to our Twitter page and retweet our latest post on there. Let's get as many people in here as possible to welcome the Kuwait to Manchester.
Yep. The next in, is it still a...
It's about 10 minutes out, I think. Next to arrive is a Ryanair from Dublin.
From Lublin to Dublin?
From Lublin to Dublin. So it looks like the Kuwait is going to be number 3. So it's a 2-year-old aircraft from January 2020. Long flight though, guys. 6.5 hours.
What aircraft is it? Is it a 320?
A320 Neo.
I'm sure there was speculation. I think it was number 2 that it was the longest A320 Neo flight in the world. Mm-hmm. I think it's number 2. Someone found a longer route somewhere. But people were saying for a while that this was the longest.
That is a long flight on a 320, isn't it?
Yes. Which is probably, I'm assuming it's going to be mostly economy.
Night game of the coats are presenter uniforms, I'm afraid, dude, but we're getting a lot of people asking for them, so we'll look at a different style coat that we can put on sale for you guys.
Yeah, they won't be cheap, but they will be very high quality and warm. Yeah. Assuming we go with a similar setup.
And a lot of aircraft shifting about now here at the airport, which is fantastic to see.
Yep, the Pegasus just giving way to the Ryanair 737. Although the Ryanair's taking its time.
Or it's checking where he wants to go, that's all.
So the Kuwait Airways 320neo is now lining up on the ILS for the final approach into Manchester Airport. Maybe the Ryanair just wants to watch this depart.
G-Power saying there's a flight which I'm not going to attempt to try and pronounce in Russia that is the longest for the A320neo listed on Wikipedia.
Okay. Oh, is there a list on Wikipedia of like longest flights? I assume it's like longest flights in general, and then you've got to find A320, right? Is that what you're doing?
4,000 viewers now tuned in here on Airliners Live. A massive welcome to all of you.
There's the Turkish Airlines. I believe this will be flight 1994. On its way back to Istanbul with the Airbus A330-300. Another Turkish airline is Pegasus, flying the 737 here with a bit of a faded tail. And about to touch down is the last arrival before the Kuwait Airways graces the tarmac on its inaugural flight from Kuwait City with the A320neo. Anyone on Twitch watching, feel free to get a clip of this as well, touching down. It'd be great to have this for the history books on Airliners Live. When you make a clip on Twitch, it saves it pretty much forever. Whereas,
okay, so our Q8 is next to land, Andy.
Yep.
So we'll grab a recording and we'll just follow this all the way in for you guys. But a huge welcome if you are just tuning in. Welcome to Airliners Live, bringing you all of the live action from Manchester Airport. We've been streaming for about 5 years, and we are now both full-time on the channel. So if you are new, lots of aviation content to come here on Airliners Live, so hit subscribe and make sure you don't miss any future shows. We also have a show from Vancouver, Canada, which is live every Thursday evening, 7 PM BST, 11 AM Canada time, folks. So you're in the right place. If you love your aviation, give Airliners Live a quick subscribe. We can see the landing lights on the Q8 now, folks, so we're going to be quiet, let you enjoy this full arrival, and let's give a huge welcome, get some celebration emotes, VIPs in the chat, as we welcome the brand new flight from Kuwait City into Manchester Airport.
Yep, and this will be a regular service that we'll see plenty of.
departing to London Heathrow service. This aircraft
They've just got a BA A330neo off, real quick off the same runway this is arriving on. The runway is now clear for this Kuwait 320neo to arrive.
Kuwait Airways Airbus A330neo, 2 years old, this particular aircraft, and as I say, coming today from Kuwait City on their inaugural service. And this particular aircraft has had a flight time of just over 6.5 hours.
Oh wow, it looks great.
Awesome colour scheme on this one, folks.
So got the outline on the front windows as well. The eyeliner.
Excellent to see another airline operating out of Manchester Airport, guys. And you're watching the very first arrival live on the channel. We are hoping to catch its return departure as well. And this is going to be right in front of us. Enjoy this. Let's get some welcomes of this in the chat, folks. So this is the first arrival here. They're going to be checking some charts, receiving their instructions from ATC with some guidance to the gate. Very clean livery, yeah, June.
We do have the Turkish Airlines A330 now on the roll. We'll quickly spin to that in a moment. Kuwait just taking its time as it vacates 2-3 right here at Manchester. Cheers, Cole.
Do you record it?
Yep.
Let's play it back.
I don't know if I can. I wouldn't be able to see the previews problem.
Arrivals will be the Emirates A380. Due to be with us, so just a couple of minutes.
Okay, we're back, it looks like. Welcome back, everyone. Apologies for that bit of a software froze, not on our end, annoyingly.
Yeah, another technical issue caused by Teradek, folks.
Oh yeah. We'll catch it on the way out as well. The Kuwait A320neo, though I think it's a beautiful livery. Let me know in the chat what you guys think. Honest opinions about the aircraft. Is it a yay or a nay for you guys? And like I said, we would love to catch it going back out again. Let's have a look on the old radars to see when she's going out. So estimated departure time, it's estimated an hour from now. That's not far away at all. Looks like a Ryanair coming in next.
So hopefully if we get some breaks in the clouds, we may be able to see quite a lot of the wide-body aircraft travelling across from Europe to the US and the Caribbean, and if we do, of course, we'll let you know what those aircraft are.
It's got Lufthansa in the new scheme as well, and a taxi out there. Over on the far side of the airfield, we've got the fire trucks on the move. These would have been based over at the fire station at Runway 2 on the south side of Manchester Airport. They would have been based there mainly because of Runway 2 was open until about 10 AM this morning. And after Runway 2 closes, they have no reason to be over there, so they return either to the fire station here on the north side near the terminal buildings, which facilitates Runway 1, or they can go to the various other spots around the airport for training. Ryanair 737 arriving here at Manchester.
Simple Life, thank you very much for the 5 Australian donations, saying, have you seen the new ITA livery on the 350? I think it's stunning. I've pre-ordered the 1 or 200 model as soon as I saw it. Nice, Simple Life. I'm personally not a fan of the blue on it,
Right,
myself, but yeah, I don't know, man. What's everyone else in the chat think?
All blue, isn't it? Like, it's the body's all blue, right?
Yeah, it's just an odd colour for me, I think.
Another Ryanair 737 departing there, double trouble. And here comes the fire trucks. I think they're crossing Runway 1 to take these bits of kit back to the main fire station. We've got Man-Fire 2 there, number on the side, and Man-Fire 5 is a really, really high-end bit of kit. These airport fire trucks. They're really fast response times, and they can handle pretty much anything aviation related. They actually did back in the summer just gone. Last summer they did a display here at the Runway Visitor Park. We got a video of it as well, where they showed off one of these fire trucks in particular and did a demonstration of the various functions they have. You can actually find that video. It's on the Aviation Society's Facebook page. The Aviation Society are we work very closely with them, and they're also the ones doing the commentary system here at the Runway Visitor Park. You can hear it in the background. They do that on every weekend, Saturday and Sundays, throughout the day. And that video is on their Facebook, and you can get loads of other fantastic videos and photos, posts, news, updates and things about Manchester Airport on the Aviation Society's social medias, primarily their Facebook page. They also publish the daily movement in the morning about what's coming in and going out of Manchester that day, and also special movements to look out for as well. If you're a photographer or you want to get some photos or spot some special planes, then defo they're the one to follow.
Oh, nice. Smart links due at 12:09. Let's have a look, see, shall we? A380 is going to be with us very, very shortly, folks. About 4 minutes away.
That's good. And we got the Scandinavian plane on the taxi out as well. The CRJ 900 LR. Bit of Scandinavian branding on the side there. Enough to get away with, I suppose.
Yeah, Smart Links is the very plain Airbus.
Smart Links.
And it's operating a flight for TUI.
Oh, right. Yeah, didn't Matt mention this last night as well? That it flew into... Was it Manchester? Or East Midlands or something? See you, Susie B. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you very much.
Hope you enjoy your lunch. It's an all-white A320. Well, if TUI end up getting that, it'd be Just the one and only Airbus in the TUI fleet, I guess you could call it. I believe, though, ladies and gents, TUI are getting their hands on one of the air tanker A330s this summer. Whether that goes ahead or not, I'm not sure. I've heard it from some pretty good sources, though, that it's going to happen. But everything's subject to change these days, so take that with a pinch of salt. Scandinavian stealth plane. Yeah. And Mike K saying there's a TUI 787-8 Dreamliner to Punta Cana on a taxi out.
Very good.
It looks like a lot of people in the chat. A lot of people in the chat enjoyed the Kuwait A320 Neo. A couple of people saying A390. I don't know what you guys mean. Did one of us say it, or someone on the commentary say A390? Unless you meant A319. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh no, bro.
Here comes a TUI Dreamliner on a taxi out. The Dash 8 version of the Dreamliner, which is the shortest of the Dreamliner family. There's the Dash 8, which is the shortest, the Dash 9, and the Dash 10, which is like the longest. We've seen a 787-10 Dreamliner at the start of today's live stream. Etihad's Eco Demonstrator 787-10 went out. We've also seen the Dash 9 as well with TUI earlier on.
Cheers, John William. Glad you're enjoying the show, mate. If you're saying the picture's out of focus, guys, it's not. Just click the 3 dots and choose quality. Then click advanced and then choose 1080p. Make sure that you're watching in 1080, guys. YouTube, when we have a disconnect, will drop you down to the lowest option.
Yeah, apologies for the little disconnect earlier on with the stream stopping for a minute. That was
quite possibly the worst timing as usual. Thank you, Teradek.
Yeah,
appreciate it, guys.
Surprise, surprise! Another Teradek fault. This time it was on their servers, because we upload all the streams to one of their servers, and then it gets sent to YouTube. YouTube and Twitch, and it's their server that had a bit of an issue there, which is amazing, very professional. Here we go, the Scandinavian CRJ 900 on the roll. Anyone know the call sign of this tractor? Is it Grass 1, is it? Doing a great job there, look at that. Whoa, grass cut in action, 1080p, live from Manchester Airport. Also got, joining the queue out is the as a Loganair ATR. I think at the front of the queue now is the TUI Dreamliner, Dash 9 Dreamliner.
We're going to be seeing the 380 just popping out from the clouds there.
Here we go, ladies and gents. Spam them king emotes in the chat. We've got the King of the Skies about to touch down here at Manchester Airport's 23 right, here live on Airlines Live.
Lemmy, thank you very much for the 100 bits on Twitch. Sorry I missed that, mate. Welcome, dude. And Sasha McCarthy, thanks very much for the £10 super chat, Bing Bong. Appreciate it, Sasha. Hope you're doing well. There we go, A380 next to land. But the grass cutting in front of us is a very important part of maintaining the airport. They want to keep the grass around the runway to a relatively low level to avoid the temptation for wildlife to sort of nest in there and for birds to use it as cover and things like that, so they keep it nice and low to try and avoid that. Chris, thank you very much for the 380 super chat to you guys for bringing us the king, he says, with the 380 super chat. Thank you, mate. Enjoy this arrival, guys.
Just a little bit of something to notice the aircraft line. For those of you familiar with reverse thrust, where the engines open up to touch the thrust forward, which helps the aircraft slow down. You will notice on the Airbus A380 that only the two of the engines actually operate reverse thrust. You'll see that the outer engines don't have those openings. And this is due to the wind side, because the outer engines can be over the side of the runway, and the last thing that you're using is to draw and graduate into those very, very expensive engines.
There he is, the king of the skies, arriving at Manchester Airport. Greased it onto the tarmac. One of the highlights of today's show, a real staple of aviation here at Manchester. The Emirates A380. Been flying these once again since about May 2021, and they've been flying them consistently ever since.
Jimbo, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime sub, mate. Really appreciate that. It's very kind of you, dude.
Thank you.
And Amanda White, thank you very much for the £10 super chat. Bing Bong says, love your shows, guys. It's awesome. Thank you very much. Glad you're enjoying the stream. Appreciate it.
Thank you for the super chats all. Make sure you hit the like button if you haven't already, if you're watching on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to Airliners Live as well, and hit that bell icon if you want to get the notification as to when we go live. Which at the moment is every Sunday. We're going live on Friday. It used to be every Friday as well. But we are moving the Friday show.
Gonna have to have a word with Debbie here, coming in with a cheese and ham toasty mid-show. Can't have that temptation going on.
Sort it out. Real quick, we'll just catch the departure now of this TUI 787-9 Dreamliner off to Punta Cana. Huge wing flex there from the Dreamliner. Really do flex a lot, them composite wings. And here we go, the king of the sky is about to taxi past, nice and close. Over 4,000 people watching on YouTube right now. Good afternoon to everybody.
Just noticed that the grass cut has actually stopped as well. I wonder if he's been instructed to stop while the A380 passes, or whether he's just enjoying the view like us.
Yeah, it's not a bad view, is it? Definitely worse jobs to have.
Oh yeah. Mate, if I was him, I'd be on the pickies, mate.
Unbelievable view of the Emirates A380 up close here at Manchester Airport, live on Airliners Live, here on your Sunday afternoon, Super Sunday show.
John K, thanks very much for the €5 donation. Great show as always, guys. Wouldn't want to miss it, he says. Thank you very much, John.
Cheers, John, appreciate that.
And Jeanette McKenzie with a 5 saying, loving the show as always. Thank you very much, Jeanette. Very regular supporter of the channel.
Thank you, Jeanette. Very kind of you. Yes, the Emirates A380 800 aircraft coming in from Dubai. Emirates Flight 17, this is.
Karen Lofthouse, thank you very much for the £10 super chat. Bing bong. Have the pleasure of flying on the A380 in 2 weeks. Love watching it arrive and depart. Hope you have a fantastic flight.
Yes, make the most of it. That is awesome. It's a huge aircraft, the A380. It's the biggest passenger aircraft in the world.
Core Testers, thank you very much for your Twitch Prime for 2 months. Welcome back to membership, mate.
We'll see the aircraft pull up on stand in a moment.
Here's the all-white Airbus just landing as well.
Is that a heli flying overhead, is it? Just above the 380?
Yeah, it looks like it. He must have been holding for that arrival and then he's away.
Oh, it's got TUI branding. Looks like it has. Huh. Look at that.
Yeah. It's operating a flight for TUI, yeah.
You know what? I think I've seen this aircraft before in Lanzarote, maybe?
We have seen it somewhere before.
Yeah. And it really threw me off. I think it was Tenerife, actually, I've seen it. I was like, what is that? A TUI Airbus? TUI, as you know, ladies and gents, here at Manchester only fly Boeing aircraft. 737-800s or the 737 MAX 8s, as well as the 767s and 787s. They used to fly the 757s as well. Really start to see them go.
Operated by Smart Links Airlines. This is a 19-year-old aircraft from 2002. Tuning in from Florida, USA. Welcome.
Welcome. The Emirates A380 just arriving on stand 12 here at Manchester Airport, over at Terminal 1, which is the only stand here at Manchester that is able to facilitate an A380. So obviously it's got to use that every time. Don't know if you want to jump on the camera for the last hour.
I was about to say, well, I'll snip to the lead and I'll take over. Stand by.
Sounds good. Martin's going to jump on the camera soon. As the Emirates A380 begins its massive operation to get the aircraft turned around for its return journey back to Dubai. It's a 2 times daily service, Emirates to Manchester. The other one comes in late in the evening, about 6 PM. Loganair ATR there, just departing Manchester. John K saying, what camera are you guys using? It is a secret, I'm afraid, but it is a Sony. You could probably find out if you really tried. Give you guys a bit of work to do. The clue is it's a Sony. And it's a really good one. It's more of a video camera than a what you'd use for photographs. We enjoy it. We love it. Bit more reliable than Teradek. As you guys know, we really like Teradek here on Airliners Live. Kappa. Another ATR on the way in. Is it another Loganair? Really capitalised on what was the cease of operations of Flybe back in the day. Loganair, as they upped their routes from Manchester in the previous few years. Flybe is actually flying again now out of Birmingham Airport. You can fly to a couple of different destinations. I know one of them is Belfast City, for example. No, it's a Aer Lingus ATR. Aer Lingus Regional. These used to be operated by Stobart Air, who also went under. So they had to find a new operator for this. They used the Emerald Airways, or Emerald Airlines, sorry. To provide the ATR 72s for this route. In fact, I'm pretty sure it says it on the back. Emerald Airlines, there you go. Wayne picked him with 4 months of business class. Yo, Wayne, cheers for that. On YouTube, saying, loving the show while doing my holiday ironing for Lanzarote in 2 weeks. That's very organised of you. 2 weeks. I'm usually the night before. Throw everything into a suitcase. But hey, Wayne, hope you have an amazing trip down there. Lanzarote is fantastic. Try and get to the airport for a bit of spotting if you can. I think it's fantastic. Has the Ryanair 737 already being boarded? Yes. I agree. So I'm feeling a bit spicy today. I don't know what's happened. Don't know what was in my cereal this morning. I'm enjoying today's show though, the Super Sunday show here on Airliners Live. But here is another aircraft on the roll on 23 right at Manchester. It is a Lufthansa. With an early rotation by the looks of things. Okay, we're going to do the camera swap now. Martin's going to jump on the camera for the final stages of today's live show. Stick around to see how he does. There's an EasyJet lining up, but I'll stick with the Emirates A380 so you can see all the crazy things that's going on underneath that Herculean aircraft, the quad jet that is the Emirates A380. Seeing the cat yet? We have Terry Campbell. We've seen G Meow before the live show. We haven't seen G Meow on the live show though. I think he's a bit camera shy, if I'm honest. Right, BRB.
Okay guys, stand by while I just get a few things changed over here.
Ooh, I am in the studio. Right, good afternoon everybody. Interesting how the Emirates A380 is still pinging on radar.
Let's have a quick look at that, shall we?
Yep. So, pinging on the ground for departure is the Iceland Air 737 MAX 8. And that's bound for Reykjavik on its return journey. Flights 44-1. Now, that came in earlier, and it's sporting a colour on the livery that I don't think we've seen on Airliners Live before, which is a green tail. So look out for that when it goes out, because it actually looked really nice. I thought it's probably one of my favourites of all the tail colours.
So we haven't seen that then, have we? That one?
No. Sarah, afternoon to you. Hope you're well. And Jane as well. Hello to you as well. I seen Ken was live. Was it yesterday? He was live at Stansted. I tuned in. Yeah, it was yesterday, and I tuned in. For a moment. I was very busy yesterday, but I did manage to sneak in a little bit of viewing there. Gary B with a 2-month membership. Wow, 2 months already, Gary. Wow, it doesn't feel like that long, does it? So another outstanding show. Thanks all with the premium economy for 2 months. Cheers, Gary. Appreciate that.
Yeah, so just something I double checked with Debbie then, because I wasn't 100% sure, but yes, Kuwait is a brand new airline for Manchester.
Ooh.
We did previously have Gulf Air that was operating a similar route, but yeah, no, Kuwait is going to be brand new to us here at Manchester. Yeah, I wasn't 100% sure actually when we were asked that earlier on in the chats.
Lauren saying she was 31 yesterday. Lauren, happy belated birthday.
Welcome to the 31 club.
Oh yeah.
You know, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Didn't even think about that.
You'll be there one day, so don't you worry, mate. Your knees and your hips and all other little things will start going wrong. Hey Kevin, nice to see you.
And Lauren just also wishing a happy birthday to Loopy, who's one of our fantastic moderators on Airliners Live, and it's his birthday today. And apparently, what better way to spend the birthday than moderating the chat? I don't know if he's still in the chat, but I'm sure he is. Yeah, he is.
Did an aircraft depart then?
I mean, I don't know.
I don't think they did. There's a Ryanair down the end of the runway, but I'm being told off in the chat for missing someone's dad departing, but I don't think a flight did depart while I was talking then.
I don't know. Anyway, oh, Gabrielle, yeah, I think I know what it is. Oh well. Sorry, Gabriella. Right, what is going on? We have an aircraft down at the start of 23 right, which is a Ryanair flight 3212. Is there anything on approach? I think there might be. Yes, there is. On short final now is an EasyJets A320 from Palma de Mallorca, and its reg is Tango Hotel. Tango Hotel. Tango Hotel, TH. That's about to touch down.
Yeah, I filmed the EasyJet. The EasyJet was while we were changing cameramen and I filmed it.
There might have been one before that one, I think. I can't remember. What is that viewing point? We are live from the Runway Visitor Park's control tower. So the kind of views you get here are very, very similar to the views that you get on the Mound, if I'm honest, which is where we did stream from for many years. The Runway Visitor Park's Mound, which you can go and view aircraft from, the spectator terraces. But right now we are live streaming from a fairly new addition to the Runway Visitor Park, which is the control tower, which is brought to you by the Aviation Society and the Runway Visitor Park themselves. And they are been fantastic in working with us and allowing us to use it for our live streams. But we do a lot with them behind the scenes as well. It's a very long-standing relationship between us. We love the Runway Visitor Park. As you know, we've been streaming it for many, many years now. It's a fantastic view of the aviation action here at Manchester. Parking is very, very close, and they have facilities such as toilets, they have a cafe, and they have loads to do here as well, including lots of picnic benches outdoors. If the weather's ever good, it's definitely a really good way to spend outdoors it's very family friendly as well. Wow, I'm just looking at the quality on my phone, the stream right now. It looks so good in
I've
this
actually
lighting.
dropped the bit rate as well down to 4.
Oh, yeah, how
because
come?
we were getting some instability on it.
Oh, right, okay. Still looks really good. I think it's the lighting. It just looks so good, especially on this EasyJet. Do you guys ever film from the airport pub? Yes, we have done in the past. We might do another show from there soon. NRG Raspin saying I'm new here. Welcome to you.
Welcome, dude.
Are you actually NRG? And Amanda White saying, what? I have missed out on years of great streams. Honestly, Amanda, I mean, you can go back and watch as many as you want. They're all still there, free to watch on our YouTube channel.
But you're joining the channel at a great time because we went full-time in November.
Yeah.
So this summer is our first summer full-time on the channel, so plenty of great content to come and loads for you to enjoy. So get yourself subscribed and enjoy all of the content that's coming this year.
And if you do go and look at some of the older live shows, you can see how much the quality's changed on the channel. Obviously we stream at a higher bitrate these days because of better networking gear and what's supposed to be more reliable. But
we'll see.
The camera gear is probably the biggest upgrade in terms of visuals. You'll see a huge difference in the colours, the clarity, the sharpness. The zoom as well is awesome on the new camera that we bought in the last sort of 2 years. We bought it. The tripod as well upgraded, and the audio quality as well. The fact that me and Martin are using headsets, professional broadcast standard headsets that you'd see being used on like a sports commentary and things like that. That's why our voices sound so clear. And we're also using industry standard microphones pointing outwards to capture the aircraft audio, as well as a high-end mixer that does all the mixing of the channels to make it come together as one. And me and Martin have a background in audio-visual in a professional capacity. So audio for us was a big one.
Part, wasn't it?
Yeah, and Manchester Airport, like, one of the things you get in terms of an experience is you get to hear the sounds really clearly. You know, I know some airports, let's take Heathrow for example, or East Mids, where sometimes the mound or the location where you're stood is between a road. There's a road between you and the airfield. So, you know, a lot of the time all you'll hear is the cars going past. You'll still hear the aircraft, but not in the same clarity, you know. Whereas here at Manchester, if you listen, other than the sounds here at the Runway Visitor Park, people talking and things, it's pretty quiet. So it allows us to really, really crank up the volume when the aircraft go past and really enjoy the jets in all their glory. I don't know did we read out Terry Campbell's?
I don't think we did, no.
Yep, that's fine. Terry Campbell with a 20 Australian super sticker with no message, but a little not a fox with a trophy with a 20 Australian.
Thank you very much, mate.
And Joanne Mason with a £5 super chat, saying my bank manager just called and said he's going to work for Kevin D's bank as the commission is higher. Joanne, thank you so much. Always make me laugh. Will P saying the best aviation channel in the UK and Canada. Yes.
Thanks, Will. Appreciate you, mate.
Elias saying hello from Sweden. Any A350s coming in? Here at Manchester, we only have the one daily service with an A350, usually, and that's with Singapore. Flights 52 and 51. And that flies from Manchester to Houston in the United States, but that's already gone out. That actually went out earlier in the live stream, so there's no A350s that I know of coming in to Manchester Airport now for the rest of the day. Yeah, cheers, Terry. Appreciate it.
That used to be an aircraft that operated everywhere, in and out of Manchester on behalf of Monarch to their long-haul destinations.
Rob tuning in from the Netherlands. Welcome to you, Rob.
Welcome, Rob. Mark G saying, I remember the early days, but then you quit, but I'm glad you had a rethink. You guys are awesome. Yeah, we had a little hiatus on the live streams because that was back when networking
It was just impossible.
Yeah, just nothing was working, and we didn't have the funds to be able to get a higher end networking solution. And the problem with here at Manchester is, like, networks can be so temperamental. Like, some days it's solid, you'll even get 5G sometimes. It'll be really quick, and then other days, like last Sunday, so a week today, it was awful. Like, nobody could even like watch a video on YouTube.
Weird around here. It's so volatile, the connection.
Yeah.
But yeah, we personally funded the upgrade, which got us back into live streaming, and we're very, very glad that we did.
Yeah, we did. We chucked some money in, and it got us back on our feet. And it's been a very, very tough, fight to get back to this position, because it's been obviously the pandemic the last 2 years. So, as we've built our way back up from almost nothing, because we were just completely out of the live streaming game. We had a couple of OGs who stuck around, but when we came back, most of them had moved on and not many viewers were around. And as we built back, then that was when Manchester Airport built back.
Yeah.
And now we're here with over 4,000 people watching across 2 platforms, which is crazy. Will P also sends in £5 with a super chat on YouTube, saying excellent show as usual, guys. Thumbs up.
Cheers, Will. Appreciate you, mate.
G sweep. I like how you just add G to the start of anything.
It's got to have 4 letters, the word.
It's got to be 4 letters, yeah. G swep. Yeah, it's got to be 4 letters after the G. Alison Rogers with a £10 super chat with no message.
Thank you very much, Alison.
Thank you, Alison. Appreciate that.
Ryanair Max just touching down in front of us here.
One of the very noticeable things we talked about in the 737 MAX is how quiet they are on landing. You'll notice also that by comparison to the 737-800, if you look at the rear of the engine, you'll notice that these have got very short design. That is designed to help with...
The absolute touchdown from Travoso is this Ryanair 737 MAX 8200. Lovely head-on shot there of the Max. Is that someone's house down by the far end saying paper wait? The white building, which looks like a house, is a pub. If that's the one you're thinking of. I don't think there's any others that you can really see. Other than over on the south side, you can maybe see one or two of the farmhouses. 2,000 likes has been reached.
Thanks, everyone.
Wow, huge. Yeah, the airport pub is located down at the start of 23, right? Just one of the many spotting locations here at Manchester Airport, each having their own selling point. If we do a live stream this week as a bonus midweek show, we'll most likely be doing it from the south side, and it'll be catching the 2-3 left departures near the lineup area of the start of 2-3 left. Thank you everyone for 2,000 likes on the old YouTubes. Appreciate it. The Emirates A380 is still pinging up on my radar. But on the way in is a EasyJet A319 flight 21930. This is from Rome. Just under 2.5 hours on the flight time here from the capital of Italy. Never been to Rome, personally.
Yeah, I've never been to Italy.
Have you not?
No.
Oh my gosh, I've been to Venice. One thing I will say is the food is just the best food I've ever had.
Yeah, I bet it will be.
It was just unbelievable. Just everywhere I went was like really fresh and really good. You guys gonna do any streams from the airport pub? We'll see, Paul. We'll see. Loopy says he's off to Italy twice this year. Yo, Loopy.
Nice, dude.
Anywhere exciting? Venice is amazing. I want to go back with a proper camera, because that would be awesome for photography, that city.
If you're watching at home on a big TV, tag us in an Instagram story with a picture of your setup.
Yes.
We'd love to see it, guys.
Yeah, I love seeing them.
Yeah, fantastic wave from the EasyJet crew there.
Nice. Scottish Gizmo, hello to you on Twitch.
Oh, Gizmo.
Rosso saying, why has there not been any runway 2 operations? Have they just stopped that again and gone back to runway 1? So over the... Oh wait, so that's Ryanairs out.
That was the best pan I've done all day, that.
Nice. Yeah, something about how the tripod setup now is really good for like the weight of it.
Yeah, his balance looked really nice.
Yeah.
If you bring this round to mine next week, Andy, if you come on Tuesday, we'll try and give it a bit of a service.
Yeah. So that Ryanair flight was flight 555 off to Dublin. Just came in on the stream a little earlier. It's making its very short trip back over to Dublin. So yeah, over the last 2 years, well, in history in general, actually, Manchester obviously has always had 2 runways. In recent history, that is, and they usually would use one for arrivals and one for departures during most of the day. And during the pandemic, when that first hit, they just completely closed runway 2, and then just kind of didn't have a date for reopening it. And over 2 years passed until they officially reopened runway 2, which was only a few weeks ago. We caught it live on Airliners Live, the grand reopening of runway 2, and it was a Ryanair that was the first aircraft to depart to Lanzarote, believe it or not. And now the situation is they have runway 2 open during certain hours in the day, so 6:30 in the morning till 10 a.m, and then they close it until 3 p.m, and then close it again at 8 p.m. Nice quick taxi there from the EasyJets. This EasyJet's coming from Reykjavik. This is the first Jet2 we've seen today coming in. Not seen many.
One right at the beginning of the show, maybe.
We did, yeah. We seen the holidays livery with no winglets. This is only the second Jet2 we've seen of the show today, ladies and gents.
And yeah, sorry, Andy. Just if you do want to go and purchase Loopy's book, ladies and gents, we can highly recommend it. He's doing 50% off today for his birthday, he says.
Oh, really? Nice.
You can find my book. It's currently half price for my birthday. Yes, so. Head over to Loopy's link, guys. Go and show Loopy some birthday love and order his book, folks.
Yeah, and if anyone does, let us know in the VIP lounge or send us a message, because I'd love to know. Loopy used to work with Iron Maiden. He was part of the crew, I believe, doing things like on the technical side of things. He used to tour with them. And he did a podcast recently with the Departure Lounge. If you search Departure Lounge podcast Loopy, you'll be able to find that. And he tells us all about that. And obviously his book is the best place to find that. He does a lot for the channel, though. Like I said, he's always in the chat and always helping you guys out with answers, questions and answers and things like that. Why don't they just open runway 2 all day? It's because there's not the demand for it. It's a lot more easier and cheaper, more efficient in terms of time, management, maintenance, just to keep the one runway open when it's when runway 2 is not open, needed. That EasyJet that just departed is off to Paris Charles de Gaulle. It's an A320 and a Ryanair 737 coming in now. on short final is off from in from Faro, which is just over 2.5 hours away, over in Portugal. So the next live show this week will definitely be at least Thursday evening from 7 PM UK time. We'll be live from Vancouver, but we most likely will do a live show on Wednesday, either early morning or mid-afternoon. We'll let you know, and that'll be probably a south side live show. Plenty of viewers on today's show. It's good to see a lot of interaction and new faces in the chat as well. If you are new to the channel, let us know in the chat. If this is your first show, that'd be awesome if you could let us know. And Lee Davies, no, don't put you.
As I mentioned before, construction here at Manchester during the course of the afternoon.
That's a good point. Matt Smith just put in from the 1st of June, runway 2 will be open all day. Yeah. There are stages in the day where you can see runway 2 would have definitely been useful. D Wolf saying this is my first show watching from Mauritius. Welcome. Is there a Discord? Yeah, if you do exclamation point Discord in the chat, you'll find it. In fact, Matt Smith's already done it. Of course he has.
My guy.
Rapid. Loopy's getting a lot of attention in the chat now. All kinds of questions about Iron Maiden. The EasyJet A330 Neo is off to Amsterdam, and as that departs, another aircraft is about to touch down. Is a Ryanair 737 MAX 8200. This is from Alicante, which again took about 2.5 hours. A lot of 2.5 hour flights coming in.
If you do love aviation, then Airliners Live's the place to be, folks. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our shows. As Andy said, we're live twice a week from Manchester Airport, along with once a week from Vancouver, Canada as well. And lots of 4K content to come as well, folks, on our YouTube channel.
Oh yeah.
So to subscribe to the home of live aviation and tune into Airliners Live, folks, every week. See what you mean about the weather today, man. It's just perfect for the RVP.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, I'm looking at the stream, and although we have a little bit of a lower bit rate, I think it looks beautiful.
I really do like these Ryanair Maxes.
I do too. Yeah, the winglets are a big part of it. I think Jeanette, like that makes it look good. I agree. Looks really smart with like the yellow on the winglet as well. Matt Smith just putting a ping emote in the chat as there's a Jet2 757.
Oh, very nice.
On the way in. It'll be in about 22 minutes. Alpha Charlie, it's 29-year-old 757. Aging fleet of 75s with Jet2. I think the oldest is 24 years old. Sorry, 34 years old. The oldest is LSAI. Very closely followed by LSAA on the reg.
Welcome, Paul, tuning in from Knutsford.
Welcome. And as I mentioned earlier in the stream, Jet2 have ordered a lot of A321 Neos. About 60 odd. I don't know the exact number, they've changed it a few times. And I think they're going to be a direct replacement for the 75, I'm afraid. But it does show that there's huge plans to expand the Jet2 operations, which is great. Because we do like Jet2, good airline. We don't mind a cheeky A321 Neo, or 60 of them. They'll probably be based at a number of different airports, so the likes of Stansted and East Mids, as well as Manchester and Leeds Bradford, I think, as well. Up to 68 on order. Wow, 68. And I believe they have also ordered 75 pairs of engines, so obviously the 68 covered in that 75. And then a few extras in case engine swaps are needed. I believe they're going with the CFM Leap 1A engines. Sadly not the Pratt & Whitney options like we wanted, but
I don't think we were holding out much hope for that, mate.
That would have been good. We still see plenty of Pratt & Whitneys though, including on the E2 jets, which KLM fly occasionally into Manchester.
Check this out as well, EasyJet. Easy. Oh. Sounded like Big Jet TV then.
Easy, son.
Easy. Easy. That's a meme, innit? Someone's got to make that easy.
Quite literally. Easy fella.
Funny.
You literally just panning left to right. EasyJets. I thought something was happening, so I tuned in, and then I could just see the camera going left and right.
It's just the first time I've seen like a full sort of view of all the EasyJets on that section there.
That was an easy shot, wasn't it?
Usually it's split up with other planes.
Yeah. That was funny. You got a 2E76, 2 Jet2 75s, and a Qatar 777 all coming into him. Nice. Well, we'll be wrapping the show up in about 45 minutes, so hopefully before then. I do like the 2E76. I don't know how many are based here at Manchester, but at least one is, which is ABYK, which is an interesting one because it always disappears off radar, that one in particular. Like, I don't think it shows when it's on the ground.
It's not a bad thing, Lee. I think it's quite cool to have your own little catchphrase going around.
We have plenty of inside jokes and sayings here on Airliners Live, don't we? Yeah. We're quite guilty of that. Everything from bing bong and yay or nay and all the likes. G Crow, RVP chips. Looks like one of the fire trucks are looking to cross runway 1 as well.
Yes, it's one of the Oshkosh engines, number 5, just holding position for its departing Ryanair.
Particular aircraft, particular vehicle rather will be headed to the satellite fire station on the far side of the airfield. No doubt to prepare for the airport.
This Ryanair is off to Genoa. Yeah, I'm just looking on radar. I can see the Jet2 Alpha Charlie 757 200 aircraft in from Ibiza is on the descent now, just passing 17,000 feet. So hopefully, with a bit of luck, she'll stop ahead of us and we'll get a great head-on shot and a great listen of those Rolls-Royce RB211 engines on the 757. Absolute stars, Jet2, for having the 75 still in their fleet. One of the only airlines in Europe that still use 757s for passengers. And I believe the oldest airliners that you'll see in Europe as well under Jet2, in the late 20s and 30 odd year old 757s, up to 34 years old. I wonder when Alpha India's birthday is. The oldest. That'd be cute to celebrate.
Yeah, that'd be awesome to celebrate that, actually.
Yeah. LSAI. Gee, let's have a look. One of planespotters.net will have our info.
SunExpress on the taxi out. One of our favourite newer liveries into Manchester recently.
Yeah, I love it. So I hasn't got the exact date, sadly. Maybe you can find it out. I'm trying to find at least a month.
I'm sure
nice.
Someone with a spotting book will have a date.
Yeah. LSAI is the current registration. It's only ever flown for 2 airlines. Get that?
That's mad.
Wow. And it's 34.6 years old. It's been with Jet2 since 2006, and before then it was with China Southern since 1987. So it joined them in November 1987. It was delivered to them. So I suppose you could call that its birthday, November 1987. It was first delivered. Wow. Emerald Airlines ATR-72 with Aer Lingus flying back to Dublin with the ATR-72. Short hop over back to the Republic of Ireland.
Daniel Brown saying great footage, guys. Cheers, mate. Glad you're enjoying the show.
Dean Britton saying the 8th of October.
Thank you, mate.
87. Visions International in the chat. Hello to you,
hey,
Ken,
mate.
or Sarah, whoever's behind that.
Hope you're well, guys.
Yeah, I enjoyed the show yesterday. The first flight, I guess, first flight's a good way to define it, isn't it? The 8th of October 1987. Wow. Yeah. Obviously, it's quite a long way away, but. lot of noise there from the Ryanair 737-800 series aircraft, flight 2253. This is from Lisbon, which is 919 nautical miles away from Manchester. Daniel Brown saying great footage, guys.
Thank you, mate.
Cheers, Daniel. Appreciate it. We had a super chat as well. I'll read it out in a moment. No way, Andy C say the oldest 757 is a FedEx. Oh no, is it? Are you saying the oldest that FedEx has? That makes sense. It's 37 years old. That's not much older than the oldest Jet2, is it? Dave with the £10 super chat saying, afternoon Martin and Andy and all the Airliners live. Fantastic show as always. Thank you.
Cheers, Dave.
Thanks, Dave. Appreciate that.
Thanks very much, mate.
Into the closing stages of the live show today here on Airliners Live's Super Sunday. Now rolling on the runway is the SunExpress 737-800, and that's going back to Dalaman.
Oh, I should have recorded that.
Yeah, the pan was great.
That looks mega.
And that's sporting the 30 years special livery on the SunExpress flight back down to Dalaman. The SunExpress are an aircraft that's been going, as you may have noticed, more than 30 years now. Formed in the late 80s, and they are based at Antalya. They fly, I believe, 2 daily flights to Manchester now. One from Antalya and one from Dalaman. A lot of support coming in on YouTube. So we'll go through and try and read these out. Brian Potts was the first with a $9.99 US super sticker. With just it's like a lemon laughing. But cheers, Brian. Appreciate that. Thank you for the $9.99. Ian Fairburn with a £5 super chat.
Fairburn.
Yeah, Fairburn.
We're giving it a go, Ian. We're doing our best for you, pal.
I've never seen that surname before. It's a bit like me. You've got a proper unique surname. I suppose Martin as well. Actually, yours is pretty unique, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mark Bowling, a bit easier to say, with a £20 super chat as well. Saying happy bank holiday weekend, great show from Mark and Sarah.
Thank you, guys.
Cheers, Mark and Sarah. Yeah, it's bank holiday weekend, I keep forgetting that. So tomorrow is a bank holiday Monday here in England. And Chris Lubley with the £10.99 super chat saying great show again today, guys, and the mods. Loopy, enjoy your birthday. Everyone have a good week. Sunday morning is 10 out of 10 with the Airliners Live heart as well. Cheers, Chris. Appreciate that.
Did I accidentally hide Matt Smith? Sorry, Matt, if it was me. Yeah, I did. Sorry, Matt. I was trying to get that guy who was posting porn links in the chat. And I zapped Matt instead.
They have a bit of a problem recently, don't they, with bots?
They're just spamming it, aren't they?
It's not as bad as Instagram. Instagram's awful for bots.
Yeah, sorry, Matty.
Like any public post you post with hashtags on, I think you're guaranteed to get a bot. Also messaging you and following you. Loopy actually unhit Matt. He actually unbanned him.
Nice.
I didn't know you could do that.
Cheers, Loopy.
Loopy's
saving the day.
Yeah, Loopy saved the day. Hashtag free Matt. Justice for Matt.
Probably just tractors. I like that reference, English golfer. That's funny, man. If you know, you know.
Probably just tractors.
You know, Andy.
I think so, yeah.
That's a story that's in the news at the minute.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't follow the news, but I do know that one.
Muppet.
Stubbleboy saying, not a holiday here, but you get Memorial Day, though. Yeah, we have a few national holidays here in England. So, pinged up, now pinging up, and it looks like it's been pushed back. It's hard to tell on radar. Is GVGM, the Virgin Atlantic A330-300, off to New York. I think that's been pushed back over at Terminal 2 here at Manchester Airport, so that'll taxi out soon.
Oh, Matt's lost his spanner. There you go, Matt. I think it's because I timed you out, it removed your spanner.
Oh no, start from the bottom,
son.
isn't he?
I got you a nice fresh one there, look, nice and shiny.
This one's adjustable.
12-month guarantee, unlike Teradek. Joking.
That's the point, isn't it? Anyway, let's not get into that. But there is a Jet2, here we go, Jet2 757 Alpha Charlie, as I mentioned earlier, is now turning onto the ILS here at Manchester. This was first registered in July 1992. It's a 29-year-old aircraft. Almost 30, eh?
Nice one, Joe, for supporting Loopy as well, mate. Says, enjoy your birthday, Loopy. I've just bought your book.
Oh.
I own a Dave Murray signature guitar. Nice, dude. Yeah, if you've not had a look, check out Loopy's book, ladies and gents. It's well worth a view. What's going on here? What's going on here?
What is that?
Guy doing something with the windows.
Alright, okay. I wonder if there are any Boeing 707 still in service. I don't think so. It's all go on Sundays here, isn't it? Most people are having a nice chill day, and here at the RVP it's all business.
Is that Matt testing his new spanner?
Yes. We've got a channel with a verified tick next to its name in the chat.
Yeah.
Just looked them up. 205,000 subscribers.
Hello.
World Aviation 4K. Hello to you. Hope you're enjoying the show. I've never seen you in the chat before. That EasyJet that just departed then is off to Nice. It's the thankful EasyJet. Tango Yankee on the reg. TY. So the Iceland Air 737 MAX 8 is still pinging up. It hasn't moved. It's doing a Turkish. It's just chilling at the gates for a little bit longer. Virgin Atlantic's A330 GV Gem is on the taxi out there. We'll see her Diamond Girl appear into shot in about a minute or two's time. But on short final now is the wonderful Holidays liveried Jet2 757 LSAC. And she's coming in from Ibiza.
If you are new to the channel, we're into the last half an hour or so of today's show. Don't forget to click subscribe, guys. You don't want to leave the channel today and then not be able to find us on the next one. So click subscribe and you'll be able to tune in on all of our future shows.
Imagine that Doha to San Francisco flight. Yeah, the Middle East do a few flights to the West Coast, don't they? It's insane.
Facing the improving picture in terms of airline operations
Spam them 757 emotes in the YouTube chat. Let's see it.
It's going to be nice to see them for as long as we've been operating here at Manchester. As I say, over the coming months, we will see these aircraft gradually retire.
Yeah, a great sound there from the RB211s. These are all economy seats on board the Jet2 757 fleet. A leisure flyer here based in the UK. I think the headquarters is in Leeds, I think. There's only two Jet2 757s that are younger than Alpha Charlie. It's Alpha November and Alpha Kilo. You'll see Alpha Kilo here at Manchester. Alpha November is parked up in storage at the moment. They've got 8 total 757s in their fleet. Only 6 of them are in service at the moment. They operate a few different airframes, Jet2, and as of today they're back to operating the A330s as well, which are on lease from Air Tanker, which they've historically leased during the summer, or busier months should I say. And it's good to see them back here. We've seen one depart on today's show. It was the first one that we've seen for over 2 years, the Jet2 A330. They've got a growing fleet of A321s. According to planespotters.net, they've now got 8 A321s. I didn't know they had so many. I thought they only had 3.
Just starting to get delivered.
Yep. That's just a regular A321.
Oh, there's 21.
Yeah, they haven't got the Neos yet.
I was going to say, they've come a lot quicker than we thought they would.
So, well, one of them, for example, is it's come from Highfly.
Oh, right, yeah.
It's that Portuguese one with the hybrid livery.
Yeah.
Which is based at, I think it's based at Stansted, so you won't see it here at Manchester. I think we have 3 based here at Manchester, which is Yankee Alpha, Yankee Bravo, and Yankee Foxtrot, which have all been delivered to Jet2 in the recent months.
Iceland Air on the taxi out. Let's see the tail passing the tower there.
Nice. We had some memberships. So Nacho Pants with a jump seat.
Nacho, welcome, dude.
Reaching the 2-month mark. Saying, as my favourite gents from the UK, thanks as always for the views and laughs, boys.
Thanks very much, Nacho. Appreciate you, mate. Great to see you back in the channel.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I'm glad you're enjoying the channel.
And a huge jump seat membership as well. Thank you, dude.
Yeah, not messing around. And also Paul Allen with the Premium Economy, brand new member on YouTube as well. Welcome to VIP. Anyone who's become a VIP today, get yourself involved in the VIP lounge on Facebook. Exclusive group that you're all invited to if you are a paying member. Yeah, I didn't know Jet2 had so many A321s already. 8 of them in the active fleet at the moment. And they've got 77. Sorry, in total they've got 84 737s. Jet2, by the way.
Wow.
84.
Didn't realise they had that many.
I know, I didn't. That's a lot. Mostly 800 series, but they got 7 300 series. I don't. Wow, that's that's crazy.
Apologies about the juddering on the camera here, folks. There's some work being done upstairs.
Yep.
So you may see the odd little jiggle or shudder on the camera.
So do we have? I think people in the chat are saying that we have another Jet275 on the move.
Can't see it yet.
In terms of on the way in, I think. Yes, we do. From Palma de Mallorca, we have Alpha Echo Jet2 with the holidays livery as well. That's now on the... just turning onto the base leg of the approach now. That's amazing. This louder A320 just taking its time. It's actually a Ryanair subsidiary, this. Just taking its time, getting off the runway there. So the crew on board this, well, the flight attendants in particular, will be Ryanair staff. They'll be kitted in Ryanair uniforms and things like that, and have Ryanair menus. Virgin 330 rolling. Real rumble from that Virgin 330-300, and that's off to JFK. GV Gem, which is the name of her is Diamond Girl. Currently holding at the start of the runway is the Icelandair 737 MAX 8 in the rather nice green tail design.
We're live today from the Runway Visitor Park. Well worth a visit on your bank holiday, folks. If you've got nothing to do tomorrow, then come down and check it out. A great view of Runway 1, and there are lots of facilities and aircraft and tours here at the park. Check out the Runway Visitor Park on Google and get yourselves down here, guys. We'd love to see your pictures and tags on Instagram if you're coming down and having a visit, maybe doing a Concorde tour as well.
Yes.
So check out the Runway Visitor Park. Links are in the chat. Get yourselves down on the bank holiday, folks.
So Robert Maynard with a $5 super chat saying time for bed. Oh wow, really? Thanks for another great show, guys. Enjoy your holiday tomorrow, and happy birthday to Loopy.
Thank you, mate.
A lot of love for Loopy in the chat today.
Good. He deserves it, man.
He does. He really does. Yeah, it's the consistency from Loopy is unbelievable. How he's just always in the chat and always helping out, and always helping out behind the scenes as well. And Amy Rose, the artist, with 2 months of premium economy saying welcome to your new obsession to all you newbies. Yes, welcome. Hope you're all enjoying the Super Sunday show today, and thank you, Amy, for 2 months membership.
Paul saying, great to be a member now. Another new hobby for me. Scanner in hand and you guys on the TV. Brilliant, he says. Yes. Welcome, dude. Glad you're enjoying the show.
And Josephine tonight with a Twitch Prime as well.
Thank you very much. Welcome.
Thank you for that. Welcome to VIP. Is the audio okay? It could be a bit louder. Oh my gosh. I'm not reading. Right, just on final approach. Now you can see the landing lights there of the Jet2 757. Alpha Echo on the registration of this beautiful bird. And also on the approach is the Corendon 737 MAX 8. We've not seen one of these before. On the stream anyway. Corendon, another pretty new airline to fly here at Manchester. They're a Turkish operator. Also based at Antalya.
Spoken earlier about the Jet2 holiday 757, having arrived a few minutes ago from Ibiza. Our next arrival is also a Jet2 holiday 757.
Sorry guys about the banging on the camera. We can't do anything about that, I'm afraid.
34 years old.
So on the way in, I don't know if you want to end it on this. It's about 25 minutes out. Qatar 777.
Okay.
It's up to you though.
You may need to just come upstairs because Debbie's in a rush.
Oh right, okay.
So I can carry on and
yeah.
You just go and grab that. I thought it was half an hour out at 5 past. Someone said in the chat.
I don't know. That was such a good sound. We're on the 757, vacating 23 left here at Manchester. Amazing sound. On the taxi out, we're going to see the faded Pegasus 737. That'll be popping into shot any moment now from behind the Premier terminal. What a great sound that was. Now that runway 2's open as well, you can catch them departing from Southside really, really close and loud when they're on 2-3 left operations. Paul Dowell saying, thanks guys for the great show. As always, really appreciate it. Happy birthday once again to Loopy. Have a good one, dude. Cheers, Paul. Hope you enjoyed today's show, the Super Sunday show. A lot of wave emotes in the chat as well.
Yeah, we did get a wave off that 7.5.
We'll be live again, it's probably Wednesday, for a bonus midweek show. Then we'll be live definitely from 7 PM on Thursday, assuming the weather is fine. We'll be live from Vancouver in Canada with our colleague Henry Tenby. Does a fantastic job hosting the shows over there.
Yeah, do try and tune in and support Henry on that, guys. We do usually see about a third of the usual viewership on the Vancouver shows. So I'm not sure if that's just a time of the day thing or whether you guys are busy, but definitely do try and support Henry on those shows if you can, guys, and make the most of an absolutely beautiful airport.
Yeah, it's stunning. Vancouver airport, absolutely beautiful. The backdrop is amazing, the lighting is great, the views are amazing, and the variety of aircraft that you get there is like hard to match.
So that's Thursdays at 7 PM BST, guys. Get it in your calendars, 7 PM BST Thursdays.
Or the local time to Vancouver would be 11 AM.
Philip Whitehead, great to see you. Good afternoon. Welcome.
And then after that, Friday morning from 10 AM UK time, we'll be live for the last Friday show before we move it to Wednesdays. So tune in for a little bit of a celebration.
Yeah, we'll be making the midweek show our regular day during the week here on Airliners Live. So that'll be Wednesdays, folks. So do not panic if you don't see us on Fridays. We are moving to Wednesdays after the next Friday show. So you can catch Airliners Live every Wednesday and Sunday from Manchester after this next Friday show, guys. So just make sure you've updated your schedules, your calendars, whatever it is that you use to keep track of when we're live.
And I know that you guys have a routine, because every time we go live, there's always like a little period of time when the stream's not started yet, you know, and everyone's waiting for it. And there's usually like, well, with the Sunday shows, there's usually at least 600 people waiting.
Yeah, it's amazing
before the show starts.
It's amazing to see.
It just shows it's a real routine for you guys, and that's why we're so careful about picking the right days and times and being consistent with that, because you guys seem to really enjoy it as a routine. I'm not a fan of just, other than bonus shows of course for obvious reasons, but I'm not a fan of just picking and choosing what days to go live, because it, you know,
it's not good for you guys. And we'll obviously make sure we post all the way up until the date, just so that you guys are aware. We'll post multiple times about the change in day and get you guys ready for the midweek show. It'll be a nice celebration to get over the hump day, which is Wednesday, and drive forward towards your weekend with a show from Henry on Thursday and our regular live show on Sunday.
It's the Corendon Airlines 737 MAX 8. Looks really good, actually.
It does.
I don't know if this has been to Manchester yet, the MAX, the Corendon MAX. We've definitely never seen it on the channel. Doesn't look really any different in terms of the livery from the regular 737-800 Corendon. Yeah, the Fry emote will be decommissioned. That's a good point, Amanda. Might keep it for a little bit longer just to give it a bit of a homage. But there's plenty of new and exciting emotes we can replace it with.
Yeah.
So do not worry about that.
And we may be able to we may switch back to Fridays at some point in the future. It's not necessarily a complete permanent change, but definitely for our summer schedule. I think we will see how we get on anyway, guys.
So much awesome aviation content on YouTube. We're spoiled. Who needs a telly? Honestly. I know I said I just bought a smart telly yesterday. Again, it's not the most expensive thing in the world. It's not. It was on a very good offer, so I had to have it. And it's I just don't watch TV. Like I've not connected it to like an aerial or anything like that. It's literally just YouTube for me, and maybe Netflix as well.
Qatar due at 13:33. Cheers, mate. Yeah, we'll make that our last arrival for today.
Perfect timing. And Jane, I see you in the chat. Thank you once again, Jane, for the cupcakes. I've not had one yet, but I will. I got a photo of it as well, so I'll pop that on the VIP lounge just to show off what an awesome person you are. And I'm obviously not forgetting all the many super chats you send in as well, Jane. All the RVP chips that have been subsidised. Another aircraft coming in to Manchester Airport now. It's a KLM Embraer. Seen quite a few KLM Embraers recently. This is not an E2 jet, this is just an E190. And it has the winglets on it as well.
It's a shame. Would have been a nice to hear a bit of a Pratt & Whitney howl towards the end of the show as it taxied past us.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully we see more of them in the coming months, because
yeah, I hope so.
They're all pretty brand new E2 jets. So at the top of the ILS now, well, just turning on to the ILS, by the way, is OBYK, the 2E767.
Oh, nice.
So before the Qatar comes in, we've got a 7.6 as well. So we're working our way up here. We're going from an Embraer to a 737 to a 767 to a 777. Where's the 747?
Oh,
Is that after?
today is definitely a chip day.
Oh yeah.
Mega recorded that as well.
Did you? Sick.
Opening up the window, that's an awesome clip. It's only about 5 seconds long, so I kind of clocked onto what he was doing, but
Twitch
definitely
clip
get that. Oh yeah, yo, Twitch, grab a clip, guys, of that, because I'll get that on our social media. I love the KLM boys when they do that.
Who on Twitch is going to get the clip up first? Yeah, they do that sometimes, don't they, KLM? Well, quite rarely. I've not seen it for a while. That was a great view as well. Fresh air wave, exactly.
Operating what the airlines call in routes, which is where there are small numbers of passengers in regional airports.
So what's happening now? We got the TUI, first of all, next to arrive is a TUI Fly special. It's just in the colours without the wave on it, basically. That's the best way to describe it. It's all blue. And this has come from Mahon, which is over in the Balearic Islands.
See the two aircraft in the shot there, one far left, one far right.
Nice. And the one behind it is a TUI 767 from Malaga. Raina saying, hello everyone, I'm a new subscriber here, I love your videos, I hope to visit you guys in the future. Nice one, Raina. Yeah, we're down to have a little chat and say hello and things like that, or when we're finished up with our live streams, that is. Obviously when we're live we can't really talk much. Hey, two people on Twitch getting the clips up. Stubble Boy.
Thank you, guys.
And Baron Von Noodle. Thank you so much for getting that clip up there. It just means it's saved for future reference as well. And yeah, we can get it on our social medias and things. Appreciate that, guys.
This is because this particular aircraft is actually based in Germany, which is
there we go, 7-6 going to touch down. Here we go. TUI 767 touching down on 23 right at Manchester. Photo bombed by the 737, but looks like a bit of a bump on the touchdown. Question is, will she stop in time to make the exit ahead of us? It's looking good. Is that how much that foot brake can do now?
No, I don't think so.
You can hear it, you can hear it. She's trying to make it.
He's trying.
Oh, yeah.
Go on, mate, you can do it.
There you go. You could hear the brake there.
Get some 10 out of 10s in there for that lad, ladies and gents, getting off just in front of us.
Yeah. Oh, now listen to this sound.
Talking about.
This is a great sound. Loaded with the CFM6 engines. Oof, nice quick taxi there as well.
Not hanging about.
I know. OBYK 3767 usually disappears off radar, this particular aircraft, when it gets on the ground, and yeah, it has on mine. It's very characteristic of this particular plane. And now coming in, you should be able to see it, is the final arrival of today's show, the Qatar 777-300ER from Doha. We can just about see the lights popping through the clouds now.
Is that our Qatar, is it?
Yep, just on the short, well, on final now.
Amazing. I'm definitely going to get. Ladies and gents, I tried something new at the RVP Cafe the other week. Well worth a go if you've not had a go on this yet. Is they do a fish finger butty, guys. Fish finger sandwich with tartar sauce on it, lettuce, and it was 10 out of 10 in like a toasted bun, and they had chips with it as well. And it was really good. I've not seen it on the menu before, so I just thought, oh yeah, it's well worth it. And it was 10 out of 10. So if you come down to the RVP, then that is another recommendation from us at Airliners Live. Give it a go, folks.
Marina Taylor just liked now. Greetings from Texas, USA. Yo.
Welcome.
Yeah, make sure you hit the like button on the way out as well. Hope you've enjoyed the Super Sunday show here on Airliners Live. It's been a fantastic show. Been a nice pace to it. A lot of banter. A lot of support from you guys as well. After you're done watching this live stream, head on over to our merch store if you haven't already and have a look at some of the fantastic designs we have. They're all exclusive to Airliners Live. They're all unique designs we've made. And you support the channel with your purchase as well. Also consider becoming a VIP as well.
Up until the reintroduction of the Emirates A380 on services from Dubai, the Boeing 777-300 was the largest aircraft that was operating in and out of Manchester, both with Qatar Airways and also with Emirates. And as the aircraft goes past the Runway Visitor Park, if you look at the tail of the aircraft, you will notice that it's adorned with what appears to be a sort of a stylized antelope. In fact, this is what's known as an oryx, and is the national emblem of Qatar.
Squeaky brakes on this Qatar 777 as well. Them huge flaps as well behind the wings. Looking clean today. The Qatar 777-300ER from Doha arriving here at Manchester Airport. Yeah, that's a good point. The Kuwait. Gosh, that must be late going out because that was due out.
That's the point. Yeah, when's that? Because that was supposed to be like.
It was due out 45 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Let's see if they've heard anything.
In addition to which, they've also painted one of the...
We might do a flaps bit of merch, but probably not. Something quite cunning in the message, and not too rude sounding. Surly Dev. Recommendation: Airliners Live endorses the fish finger butties at the RVP Cafe. 10 out of 10. That sounds like a news headline, that. I'll read that to Mark when he's back on the mic. That made me laugh, that. As you heard. News services never leave on time. That's what I was thinking, Matt. You'll never know when you're going to see it. And one last time on today's show, happy birthday to Loopy. Celebrating his birthday today. He's a hugely... amazing moderator on Airlines Live, always in the chat and helping out the community and the channel. And Loopy used to be a member of the Iron Maiden crew. I used to work with them on tour, and he has a book out about his stories. And he put the link in the chat earlier, loopyworld.uk. Have a look at it, if you want to support him.
Yeah, head over, buy a copy for his birthday, folks.
Yeah. I know it means the world to him. especially if you're into Iron Maiden, especially, because you'll probably find out a lot of new things and behind the scenes bits and bobs. Here we go, the Qatar 777 taxiing past us. Any news on the Kuwait, or is it
just checking?
Alright. Bit of thrust there from the 777. Keeping that giant aircraft moving. Behind the 777 is a Ryanair in from Rome. Hey Martin,
What's that?
do you see Surly Dev clipped your recommendation, and the name made me laugh because it sounds like a news headline. Airliners Live endorses the fish burger butties at the RVP
There
cafe.
you go. Get it on the MEN, guys.
That's it. I want to see that front page.
I want the Airliners Live recommendation list for the cafe on the website. And we'll share it with the RVP. We'll give positive feedback. Try everything. Maybe start a second channel. Anyway, there we go. Right, that's going to wrap us up today, folks. Sorry, I'm not sure what happened with the Q8, but it's very, very late.
Yeah, Matt did say as well that new services never leave on time, and that is
Yeah,
true.
there's probably some sort of stuff going on in the terminal for it as well. So there we have it. But ladies and gents, thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you have a great rest of your bank holiday weekend if you're in the UK. And thanks for enjoying the aviation with us today, folks. It's been a great show. And for myself, Martin and Andy will be back next week, potentially for a midweek show. If not, we will be here on our regular Friday slot. And we'll be in Vancouver on Thursday, guys.
Yep, so Wednesday, it'll either be early morning, 6:30 a.m. or 3 p.m. We'll be live, so stay tuned in on our social medias. Make sure you follow us on Instagram and Twitter are two really good ones to follow us on. We post almost daily on Instagram. We do usually post daily, but I've just been up the wall last few days. And Martin's camera is out of service, so we're a bit dry on the old Instagram material.
We are. As soon as I get my camera back, I will literally be spamming Instagram, I promise.
That sounds good. And make sure you're following us on all the socials. We've got Facebook, we've got YouTube, Twitch, Twitter.
And make sure you keep an eye out for Arthur Carr on the Vancouver show. Good old Arthur. There's a brand new emote that Loopy's showing you there that we added for the Vancouver shows. So if you see Arthur Carr at any point, guys, get that emote spammed in the chat. But that's going to wrap us up here from Manchester. Hope you had a great day with us, and we will see you all next week, folks. Have a good rest of your weekend. Take care.
See you all.
Ta-ra for now.
Bye.
This is a recognised aircraft.